The Germans are coming. The Germans are coming. The Germans are coming to Old Trafford. Matter of fact, the Germans are at Old Trafford. Oh my God! Thomas Tuchel and the whole Bayern Munich squad, all the heavy hitters are there. Oh, Lord. Oh. You know, when I think about that game, the more and more I think about it, I just feel like we should just go ahead and say, come on. We are not ready. Did you guys hear me? The Germans are coming. Not the cherries. I'm talking about Bayern Munich, We are going to get king. We are in trouble. My friends, my rival friends, they're like, we will be there. We are in trouble. Thomas Tuchel is taking that as a job interview tomorrow. You want to know why? Matter of fact, we're going to talk about this Manchester United versus Bayern preview and talk about the other Champions League games since it's match day 6 of 6. It's the last day of the group stages. And we'll talk about the permutations for each group and just sort of just the little updates that have been happening in football. My name is Botswanapapi. Don't forget to hit the like button. We're about to break down what Thomas Tuchel said in his press match conference. My goodness. I just want to say, hit the like button. So Tuchel said this pretty much, the Bayern Munich manager. He said, they asked him, how things are going to be, how he's going to play, this time around. And where's that echo? Yeah, and my goodness, Tuchel said these words. He said, I understand that some people thought that against Copenhagen, it looked like we weren't throwing everything into it. But when you sign for Bayern, and then he added or United, meaning like, he's probably already signed the manager contract. He's already got an exit plan from Bayern Munich because he knows if he doesn't get that Champions League, he's probably gonna most likely be, facing the sack at Bayern Munich. That club does not play around. If you are below par, they make sure that they find the best manager available that can get the job done, So anyway, so Tuchel said, but when you sign for Bayern or Man United, you sign to give 100% every day. When you wear the Bayern Munich jersey, you behave like champions. There's no other way. We have high expectations, even if we're always under pressure. United will give everything tomorrow to get through, but we expect a top performance from us. I hope we can match United enthusiasm and energy, which I'm sure they'll bring to the game. Woo. Thomas Tuchel he brought all the heavy hitters in terms of just like the possible lineup that Thomas Tuchel is going to have. We all know that Harry Kane needs to do some stat padding. Harry Kane needs to make sure that like guys like Haaland are out here being, top goal scorer in the Champions League. Harry Kane, he wants to just go ahead for that record and be like, Haaland, Morata, and whoever the other person is, move. I want this top goal scorer accolade, man. I'm Harry Kane. That's probably what's going to happen. And Leroy Sané is going to play. He's also trying to get his numbers up. It's going to be stat padding occasion. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. There's no way I can hide this and try and be positive and say, we are going to go give Bayern Munich a good game. Because Man United has just been like a box of chocolates. You never know. You never know if you're going to get the Reese's or the Kit Kat. You never know. They're horrible. Oh, Lord. Yo, big up to Jarvis in the building. Hey, Papi in the chat room. Shout out to you, Jarvis. Hope you're doing good Monday. I was watching a little bit of the show earlier on. Big up to Jarvis. Jarvis's Corner on MUFC Realist TV. Make sure you go check it out too, by the way. Thank you for retweeting the show, Jarvis. Yes, if you're watching this, we got like 5 people watching. If you're watching this, make sure you retweet. Especially if you're watching it on X. Anyway, Thomas Tuchel. Let's wrap up on Tuchel and just say I feel like my point is I feel like he has a little bit of an interest in this job. He knows, Ten Hag is under pressure. He's going to use this game as a interview, pretty much. It's almost the significance of this match is almost like El Sakiko of some sort, It's like if Tuchel gets knocked out in round of 16, he knows that in the Champions League, he knows that his job is not safe. But anyway, I'm excited to see the center back that we were rumored with, Kim Min-jae. He's been in Bayern Munich and he's been performing in that squad. So him, we know that when we went to the Allianz Arena, Alphonso Davies was pretty much matching up against Facundo Pellistri. Now the question is, Ten Hag, is he going to put Pellistri again? My guess is probably not. I think he's going to have Antony on that right position, on that right forward position, right winger position. It's going to be Antony that is probably not going to do well versus Alphonso Davies, and that is where I feel like the first mistake is going to happen. I do not want this mistake to happen, by the way, but I just have this feeling that if you do not know, by the way, if you do not know why I'm so skeptical right now, I'm usually the most optimistic person you can find. But I have to tell you this. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this. Manchester United. I think I found the reason why we have not had a good start to the season. I think I have found the reason why things have not been going so well for us. And it's about to be explained right here in this simple picture. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, this is the media in question. That is a picture. Let me zoom in so you can see the hat. That is, yes, you guessed right. That is Kim Kardashian wearing a Manchester United hat. No, Kim. No. We are in the mud now because of this. Why is Kim Kardashian wearing a Man United hat when things are not going well right now? You guys know the last time, you obviously will have heard of the Kardashian curse. Come on now. If you guys don't know about it, let me tell you something. Go talk to Kanye West. Go talk to Lamar Odom. Ask Scott Disick. Talk to Tristan Thompson. Talk to Tiger. You remember Tiger? The rapper. Talk to Chris Humphries. Go on, the list goes on. Reggie Bush, Ray J. You remember Ray J? James Harden, all of them. My Lord, if you do not know about the Kardashian curse, it is exactly what is going on in Manchester United right now. And you know, last time, if you think this is not football related, last time Kim Kardashian, it was last season, right? Arsenal, Europa League, last 16 against Sporting Lisbon. Oh, I'll leave it right there. Yo. I will leave this matter right there. Go talk to an Arsenal friend. Ask Shay about it. Shay will tell you. Kardashian curse is real. The Gunners lost that game, by the way, in a penalty shootout after like a Puskas Award type goal. This is the reason why things haven't been going well. Montana in the building. Is it stronger than the Drake curse? Oh Lord. Is it strong? It is stronger than go see the goal that they conceded, Montana. You will understand why I am concerned about this. Why is Kim Kardashian wearing a Man United hat? Arteta says, accusations.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
It's facts. This is facts, Arteta. I mean, I support. Listen, no knock on the Kardashians. They can, get that bread, how they get that bread, do that thing. But I'm just talking about things that have happened and just looking at how they correlate. There is something wrong. I just do not, before I was about to start the stream, I was feeling positive. I was like, Man United, okay, if we are like the inky, pinky, ponky kind of team that like we have been, it's more like good versus Chelsea, horrible versus Bournemouth, will probably be good versus Bayern. I was like working on that pattern, but then I saw this picture. I was like,
oh my God.
Anyway, in terms of our lineup, by the way, Montana says we're already mudded. It can't get any worse. Oh no, it can't. It is going to get worse. The next 4 games are really, really going to be important for Ten Hag. They're going to be, it can get really muddy. It's going to get sticky. It's going to get really sticky, and it's going to start tomorrow. I'm not feeling positive. And, as I said, this team is so unpredictable. You just never know if they'll be up for the task or not. In terms of motivation-wise, if you're weighing between Man United and Bayern, Man United obviously need to they have the most armor that they could tap into in terms of motivation if they wanted. They need this more. Bayern Munich are already qualified. Anyway, by the way, if you're just joining in, I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's a late night stream setting. Man United versus Bayern is really the conversation right now. And, what are your thoughts on it? How are you feeling on it? I'm out here spewing this Kardashian curse and being like, listening to the Thomas Tuchel press conference. This guy is not coming here to play games. He's serious, and he also has an interest, a little side eye to the job. That's all I've been sort of like saying about that, about Thomas Tuchel's potential return to the Premier League through Manchester United. We might see it as early as January. The way football sometimes is so unpredictable. It's incredible. It's incredible to just witness. But anyway, I hope things do not get too turbulent. We have Bruno, man. We can't go wrong with Bruno, says Montana. Oh, Lord. We can have Hollywood Bruno or we can have the Haram Bruno. I really want this Bruno who's going to be like, yo, haters, come on. Galatasaray 2, Copenhagen 2, Man United 1, Bayern Munich 0. Could this really happen? Could we sit tomorrow, this time, saying, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here to commemorate and celebrate what this unlikely, how he scraped through, that's possible, it's possible. There's like 1% part of me that's just like a Man United, DNA of just never, ever, ever say it's over until it's over. Until you can't say, you know what I mean? There's something that's possible that Galatasaray, Copenhagen, they'll obviously do not want to they'll start off first defensively. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping that how that game is gonna go. And then there'll be a moment in the game when they really go for it. What needs to not happen is nobody should get a red card in that game, especially early. If it's one of those things where there's a red card and it's like 10 minutes left, yeah, we could live with that. But anyway. We can't even, our fate depends on Galatasaray and Copenhagen drawing and us beating Bayern Munich, us avoiding a beating. Anyway, hey, I just don't, the more I think about it, the scarier I get, the scarier the situation feels. But at the end of the day, if we get knocked out, it is what it is. It is what it is. Neil Ashton is spinning the Kardashian plates. It's the next PR plan from the Glazers. This is what they've been cooking on. And how they will increase the revenue to 1 billion. Jarvis with this conspiracy theory. If the Glazers and the Kardashians are working together, come on, I'll be like, this is unreal. Is this real life? Is this really real life? Ladies and gentlemen, Montana says if David collected 7 to Liverpool, I'm scared. Oh my God! Bro, it's gonna be horror scenes. We are gonna collect Montana. I'm not ready. I haven't even thought about I've been thinking about the Kardashian. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a momentous occasion. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's an opportunity for the players to at least show some fight, show what they can do, against a very, very, very strong team. Bayern Munich is actually, when you look at it, they are stacked. They are really, really stacked. And I just want to say Man United players have to not come in like the way they did when Bournemouth was playing us. It's like the first 10 minutes, we got to make sure that we're really, really, really on it. Ladies and gentlemen, to give more context into this preview conversation, we're joined by the one and only, let me introduce him real quick. You've heard him here before. Make sure you hit the like button before I bring him in. Matter of fact, do that right now, please. I see we got, 7 people watching. Big up to each and every one of you. I hope that you're having a lovely end of Monday or, beginning of Tuesday, whatever part of the world you're watching from. Please hit the like button. Manj.
Yo, what you saying, man? You good?
Oh, bro, I am not good, bro. I'm having a horror scene right here, and we just talked about the Onana factor. We talked about the Kardashian factor. We talked about the Thomas Tuchel factor. What are you also factoring into this Man United Bayern game, bro?
That Bayern Munich will be out for a victory. They want to get their frustration out on us. Pause for the 5-1 defeat in the weekend. They are going to
There
be
is that too. Oh Lord, yes. They Thomas Tuchel is going to be angry. He's going to be like, if we play like this ever again, like he probably gave them one of those like really, really, like I don't know if you've seen the footage of him really angry speaking in German. I think it was like, oh, bro, I was just like, whoa. I don't understand German, but I understand like there was something that just like that guy could just,
man.
get you really fired up. So how you like? Are you feeling like, maybe we might scrape through? Is there a part of you that's a little optimistic, or is you just think it's just gonna be doom and gloom?
It's not even necessarily doom and gloom. I just know where my team's at. We're not that good, man. That's why we're fourth in the table right now, with Galatasaray and Copenhagen above us. Think about it. And guess what? I'll be happy. Yeah, we're not really happy. I'll be like okay with not being in like third place. So I know people want, oh, you should be in the Europa League. No, I don't want that. Forget that. I like my Thursday nights off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And second place, I know people can say, oh, it's going to be great to get to second place. But when we're going to brook out Barcelona and get beat 6-7-0, what's the point?
It's gonna be a big what's the point week so much. Listen. We know like Bruno decided to get a yellow card, right, to skip the Liverpool game. But reports came out today that Marcus Rashford was ill. Reports came out that Anthony Martial was also ill.
When isn't he ill?
They were, and some not disclosed. It's just like, bro, they're all trying to skip work. They're all trying to skip the game.
I wouldn't blame him, to be honest with you. Yeah, man, give my money. Get me out of here. Let me play FIFA with Sancho. Let's go.
I mean, if they're ill, obviously I wish him a speedy recovery. I wish him a recovery before kickoff, that they should be fully recovered. So they should come like face this Bayern team, because I feel like they're also scared, bro. There's a little bit of something that's going on that it's just a little theory. Obviously, that could, they could actually maybe be ill. Maybe they could have had food poisoning. They ate together or something, But
do you know what it is, bots? Do you know when players go on international break here and say, I got an injury, then they pop up like a game later? Yeah. You recovered quickly, didn't you? But I need to touch on one thing here. Yeah. This whole Bruno thing, again, I know we're going to touch on the Liverpool game on Happy Hour on Friday. Subscribe to Football Power Hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
For me, I know this might be a bit too far off. If this was a Pogba, if this was a Sancho that got booked on purpose, wink, wink, the scrutiny would be crazy. But this is Bruno. No one talking about it. I'm just saying.
That is a theory right there. Yo.
That's for a different league game for a different day. Let's talk to Bayern.
No, man. You're onto something, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tuning in this evening, it's an evening of theories and conspiracy.
Very happy hour.
Yeah, hour. It's the conspiracy hour. So make sure you hit the like button. Big up to Omo in the building as well. By the way, Jarvis said we wanted Kim Min Jae. The Glazers gave us Kim Kardashian. Oh my god. Yo. Let me put the link in the chat, by the way. If Montana, R10, anybody that want to join, man, it's all, it's always fun to have a conversation with other people too about this. But yeah, so in terms of Manj, in terms of just like how we're going to line up, what are you looking like for this attacking lineup? Let's start with the attackers.
Let me stop there. We have an attacking lineup. David scored 1 goal this season. Where's the attack?
Oh my God!
Our attack, man.
That is a bloody joke.
They but I mean in the Champions League they turn up.
Jokes
though.
aside, jokes aside, I would go for obviously Haaland down the middle. You have to start him, of course. He's our highest goal scorer. Got Nacho on the left, and Ten Hag's boy, Antony.
Word.
That's what I'm looking at.
So Antony, hopefully he can find his shooting boots and actually score versus Manuel Neuer. We'll see. Garnacho, I trust that he'll do something. Haaland, like also I trust that like he's actually, Champions League. He's been cooking in the Champions League. So anyway, let's see how our other brother, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Omo Solo.
Let's go.
What's
Big up,
good,
man.
brother?
At first, I was like, I was a Sancho supporter. Then he put out the tweet. I'm like, I was get Sancho out of here. Now I'm on the fence. Why I'm on the fence is how this manager is treating Varane and Casemiro, his soldiers, his ride and die for last season. Like the reason why we won so many games was because of them. They gave us crucial goal and crucial defending. But either way, that's another day. There's just hope. Like we need a win tomorrow. Like there's no draws, no loss. It's straight up win. Because again, like we know, like we say we don't want Thursday night football, but it's Manchester United. You got to be in a competition one way or another. You got like I said this last season. We're not a big team yet. Like when we came to the Champions League, the first thing I said is I don't want to get embarrassed. I don't care what happened, just don't embarrass me. And now they'll almost embarrass me. The final day will be the one will be the nail in the coffin. Just win, and either we get Europa League or we go to the round of 16. It doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter. This is the best that the team. If this team get me Europa League, like qualify to Europa League, I'm like, okay, this is the best of your ability. I'm not gonna expect. I'm like, if you go to Champions League next year, I'm not gonna expect that much from you. Like the expectation is low. It's been that low for me this season. Last season, I said we were gonna win the league. Last season, I said we was gonna win the league after that Carabao Cup. The table is looking tight. Then all of a sudden, my team went 8-2-4 in important matches, and like we went to shambles. Now, just win. I don't care what happened. Just win. Hell, if you win and get knocked out in the round of 16, or go to Europa playoff and lose, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just don't embarrass me. That I don't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah. I hear you. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Man. Go ahead. In terms of Europa League, I think it's a two-legged qualification tie just to get into the thing.
Yeah, it is. It'll be us versus whoever was second place in Europa Leagues.
Yes.
Sevilla.
No, actually, Sevilla not in it. Sevilla cannot be in
that's
it.
True. Yeah, that's true.
They lost the final game. Sevilla, they are criminals. They are criminals. They know how to lose. To know how to lose, I gotta clap to that.
I hear you. By the way, on the performance point, Montana was saying, honestly, if I get that Chelsea performance every 3 or 2 games, I'm good. How you guys feel about that comment?
What Chelsea performance?
Like the performance where, like, you know, they turn up like really well, like how we turned up versus Chelsea. You know, if Man United players do that every 2 games, is that good?
Barely do that now.
That Chelsea performance was a fluke. Yeah, it was a fluke. You see I already rant on this Chelsea match. Like, though it's not a good result. It's not a good result.
I wanna actually hear from Montana real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome Montana in the building.
Let's go.
Yo.
Was good, Montana.
Yeah, nothing much, brother.
So you'd be good with like, if you know. So I guess that means we turn up versus Liverpool by your logic, and like
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. No, as I was saying, the thing is, I've analyzed the team since Ole came in. It's the same pattern, which tells you that it's either the Glazers or the CEO who's making the manager choose between which players do they want and which players do they prioritize. So regardless of how we as fans want it to be, there is somebody pulling strings that so and so has to play. So and so cannot leave. We can't take a hit on this contract and this. So that drags. And I think I've noticed with the manager's body language. As we can try and see, I think at this point he doesn't care. He doesn't care if he gets the sack. He doesn't care what we think. That's why he gives out whatever. Like we lose the other day, he says, "Oh, the team played well." Analyze what he used to say when he came last season. Even the Liverpool battering, he wasn't. I mean, it was his tactics that you would have seen that. He made a mess. But this season, he doesn't care.
So, but on the Liverpool one, bro, it's like he can go there and repeat the same mistake like that. That will be like showing lack of like, it's hard to judge a team, based on like how they play versus, because every team is different, every tactic is different. But like if you're playing the same team a season later and they battered you last season 7-0, this time you're really gonna show where you are, with the result and performance. It can't be 4-0. It can't be, if it's a loss, it's like 3-0. That's for me. Like I'm like,
No,
it's gonna be.
I get your
It's
point.
gonna be the same as usual, man. Sorry.
Exactly.
Hey, go ahead, man. Good.
As man just say, no, as man you're saying, even when Omo was saying in the first point, what I've noticed is I'm reading the manager's body language. He doesn't really care. I don't know how you guys are reading him, but he doesn't care right now. So whatever results, and even in his selections, it shows.
Montana, he was staring, bro, at the pitch at the end of the game, bro. Like he was so like he was like he couldn't believe what he just witnessed. There was something for me that shows like he was having some calculation, some realization moment. I feel that I could be wrong, but I don't know. But I'm talking about body language. I'm just telling you what I saw last game. At the end of it, it was really, really like it struck me, that image.
Okay, that's good. You tell
Yo,
me.
bots, do you know what he's numbering? Do you know what he's configuring? How many days he's got left as manager? Probably. That's what he's probably doing.
That must be true.
And that's from me. And that's from me, a staunch Ten Hag in. You know me. But you know what? When someone loses their powers, you're like, oh, it's really hitting the fan.
You know what?
He lost his superpowers. He got hit with the kryptonite.
No, it's not
Space Jam, man.
It's not the superpowers. As I was telling you, Omo, it's not the superpowers. He has logged off. And as I was telling you, like every time, even when I'm in the comments, I'm just telling you guys the truth. Any manager who wants to control the game, you cannot consistently play Bruno. Do whatever you want. Even what's that? Mark the other day was saying, why is Bruno collecting man of the matches when he's with Portugal? What I've understood is in his national team, the other players know Bruno's weakness. He doesn't play according to the, what can I say? Is it the strategy? Is it the tactic?
Yeah.
It might be the tactic, but they know
He plays differently.
Yeah. What are you saying, Omo?
No, I say he plays differently for Portugal.
Exactly. And
He's running around. It doesn't happen. You look at Portugal heat map and look at Manchester United heat map, and you will see the difference. Portugal, you're not running around, do your thing. He's mainly on the right side. The heat map on the right side. On the left side is João Felix or or sometimes Bernardo Silva is the one that does the run around. And the reason why Bernardo Silva is the ball carrier.
Exactly. You get the point. That's why I was telling you. When I'm saying Bruno is one of the worst players that we have had at Man United, it's not in terms of his skill set or in terms of his professionalism, no. But he doesn't execute the plan. Even when what's the name? I remember when Lukaku was linked. Actually, one of the players that really follows tactics. Lukaku is one of the best in the world. Trust me. Lukaku can according to any tactic that you want to do. But he just has other issues that we have seen in Chelsea, in Inter. But when it comes to a game strategy, he follows it to the T. Go and relieve. Every time, I can tell you, out of my best football games that I've ever watched United play, to this day, all my whatever times that I've supported the club, is PSG against United. I didn't expect the results. The players executed like we have been crying on McFred all these years. But go and look at that game if you have time.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Game. How did they execute? I was going back. How was this possible?
Damn.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yeah. Before you ask the question, Manj, I want to say big up to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's also welcome our 10 in the building.
Yo. What up?
Yeah.
Big up, bro. How are you?
I'm good. How's everyone doing?
Oh, good.
We're good. Manjo's about to ask a question into the conversation, so you can go first, R10, and respond to it. Go ahead, Manj.
About that PSG game, is that the one where Rashford scored that winning penalty?
Exactly.
In the knockout stage?
Yes.
I've always thought that game, that result did us more bad than good, because not only did it give Ollie a new contract, which I never thought he should be given in the first place.
Yeah.
I thought there were better managers out there, and that has prolonged and that has pushed back our process 2-3 years more. Thoughts on that?
You are very right. But my point is but that's for the board to take responsibility, which I also said here is if we as fans, we can see that Ole had reached his limits. Regardless of whatever results that we got, they had to say, okay, you have taken us to the semi-final, but you are reaching your limits. Every time we're supposed to break through, we're failing. So that was one hint that you're supposed to say, okay, Ole, thank you very much. Look for a new manager. The problem is just like Bruno, our board always are looking for the Hollywood pass. What's the next big thing? Like what you're showing us here with Kim Kardashian. What's the next big thing? They're not planning.
Yes.
Look at what Villa are doing. Right now, if you analyze, regardless of how we as humans like to do, everybody has like a comfort zone that you can execute your plan. So they're like saying that there are managers who are good at mid-table clubs. Moyes didn't work, and Moyes actually, I was looking at a certain podcast where he said, "Oh, I went to United very early, brother. Even if he came back today, you'll get the same results. He hasn't changed. But those same mistakes that he was making with us, he's making them at West Ham. But West Ham are a mid-table club, so they can persevere them more.
You have some correction mistake in the low clubs.
I want to steer the conversation more towards also Bayern Munich and Man United. Montana, like, how are you feeling? And also R10, are you confident? Are you there are some people that are actually feeling like there is a little bit of a team that could turn up, and but where are you guys?
I just feel like the focus should be more on the Liverpool game, because I think this game is dependent. It's not dependent on us 100%.
Yeah.
We have to win, and somebody has to tie. And I mean, it's not a good position to be in. So I don't know. for me, I'm waiting to see the lineup and how we play. I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow for real.
Word. But it feels like you've written it off, though. You're like, all right, let's just focus on Liverpool.
Yeah, that
I want him on that.
Galatasaray game just did me, and I was like, how can you lead with so much and then lose it all? You know,
Yeah.
that I just
They're
don't know
gonna
how.
blame the goalkeeper, but we didn't control the game. Oh my god!
Yeah,
And
yeah.
actually, you know that Onana has been porous in the Champions League because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Almost.
Like somebody said that, you
Yeah.
know, Tuchel will make a good manager, but I don't know. I don't. This job is not for the faint of heart, you know, because sometimes
This job for someone that have to be brave.
yeah,
Not care
yeah,
about the repercussions.
Yeah.
If you try to if you're worried about getting sacked, you can't do this job.
no,
Yeah. Guys, I also want to say, big up to you guys. If you're here, big up to you. Hit the like button. We got Ronald in the house. What you saying, Ronald? You
I'm
there?
all good. Omo, are you
Hey.
happy?
What is that?
Are you happy with how
I'm
things
happy.
are?
I'm happy you're here, but I'm scared
that way.
about Bayern Munich, bro.
Nah. Omo, what are you saying? Are we winning?
We
Says it all.
probably will win this. Knowing them, they're gonna win
See,
this.
the thing is, Football Power Hour. Last year, I learned when it's a
Yeah.
big match, listen to no one but Omo. He said Barcelona, we will win. No one believed him. We did win. So if it's a big match and we're like the underdog, I would listen to what Omo would say.
What did he say about the Liverpool game?
The first Liverpool game, I think we was gonna win, and we won that. We was gonna win and run. I think it was after the Arsenal game. Was Arsenal? We were on a run. It was after the Arsenal game. We had a big match after the 6-3.
Yeah.
So we were on a big run. I was like, oh, okay, this is looking good. Then I said we was gonna win every home game. We're not gonna get clean sheet, and that happened.
Yeah.
Then after that Carabao Cup, all my prediction went down the drain.
Honestly, I'll tell you, the point that I knew that the season was going to go down the drain last season was after the 6-3. I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming. Because the team were defending as a unit. Then on that game, everything went different. Everything.
It really fell apart.
I was like, everyone forgot how to defend. I was like, what am I even watching?
Question for the panel: should Amrabat start versus Bayern?
Absolutely. You
Is
know, like
Casemiro fit?
Let me see. I saw a training picture. And I was like,
or is he just training with the team?
Now, Casemiro is back. Lisandro's training as well. It could be 60-minute, 70-minute thing for them. Maybe not 100, like 90.
But Ronald, what's this about Marcus Rashford being unwell and Antony?
I mean, Marcus Rashford was unwell like the game before this as well. Like the previous game that we played, there was story of him being unwell, and I think that is the main reason why he did not like play 90. He just played, few minutes at the end. So for sure he was ill, and it was reported that he was ill before that game too.
If you say so, I think here's a picture of Marcus Rashford after tomorrow.
Now it's not going to be that bad. I'll be honest. Arsenal has seen worse. They had 10-2 on aggregate. We're not going to hold 10-2. We at least have scored 3 goals.
Harry Kane scares me. I just feel like we're gonna get a battering. We're gonna collect and.
But realistically, think why would they play their strongest team tomorrow? They won't.
Do you know what it is? Because Bayern don't like to lose their last group. They never lost their last group.
They've been undefeated in group games.
But even if they lose the game tomorrow, they're not going to finish second. They're going to win the group anyways.
But they've been undefeated in group stages. I think 19 or 20. Sometimes they want to keep a record.
Yeah, And also like that next match after that was gonna be like December 17th. So they have
So
lots of
in the last match they played, they actually got battered, right? A lot of people are saying that they're going to come with revenge. What revenge? They already won against us in the first game.
Also, it's Manchester
So
United.
there
Like,
is no revenge.
we're a big team. Like, remember we took the Champions League away from them. We stole it from them.
Exactly.
They're not gonna come in here softly. As in, they probably told Tuchel like, "Hey, play your strongest squad." They beat up for the trouble. Play the strongest team. Like they understand.
this
Oliver
is the
Kahn works there. He
this,
like
Yeah,
the pain is still there.
this is the team that got battered 5-1.
It should have.
See,
This match is personal for some. It's personal for the board
no,
members in Bayern Munich. Let's put it like that.
no,
Because
this
they
is
were
this this is
players when we
basically
took
Wout
trouble from them.
Weghorst playing as a 10. Choupo-Moting is not a cam. Why is he there?
Do you know why he's there? Because
They didn't have Musiala, I believe.
do you know why he's there? Yeah, because he's Tuchel's falling out with Musiala. That's why he's there.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's gonna play. He's gonna play tomorrow. Fall in
Yes.
love with the club and gonna stay.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Yeah.
no, that's. I think
Is that not gonna happen? I thought Sir Jim Ratcliffe was bringing that.
Bring White.
Bring
The
what?
bread, the money.
I'm not worried about that one. We just see if it happens or not.
Yeah.
At this point,
Let's talk about
Yeah,
the
but we
football
can
stuff.
definitely win. No problem, football hour. We can win.
these are the type of players that show when it's time to win, and I think they would.
The only
Well,
problem is the one
Yeah.
guy who shows up is not gonna. Wait, he is gonna show up tomorrow. So yeah, we cool. Yeah, Liverpool. He's not gonna show up. He's gonna be back home.
Yeah, the last time we played, Musiala started.
Hmm.
Gnabry, Sané, King, Kimmich, Goretzka. Yeah, he put his strongest team out there.
again, it's the occasion for me. I think both teams are going to show up. I mean, it's a Champions League. You know, once the
Champions
whistle,
League. Under
yeah,
the light.
once the whistle, yeah, you know,
But I'll be
all the
honest. I
players.
don't think Casemiro or Martinez start tomorrow. Like start this game against Bayern. I don't think so.
Lisandro Ben now start.
Ooh.
I don't care if he's fit or
But
not.
Nah, not even start. Like I don't think they're gonna be used at all.
They
but
keep him up on the bench.
Maino should start though, right?
Yeah, Manu should start, but he's gonna get like maybe 60, 70 minutes, and then maybe shared with Casemiro because I don't think they're gonna start. I think they're gonna bring them in, warm them up for the Liverpool game
Yeah.
wait. So I
because
said
that game you don't have Bruno either. You don't have Eriksen. You don't have Mount.
Yeah, that's for me the most important game.
And
this week.
might get some game time. Thank God for that. Actually for this midfield, I'll probably play minor Amrabat, hold double pivot, and Bruno at the 10.
Against
Anthony on the
Bayern.
right, Garnacho
Yeah,
on the
against
left,
Bayern, you
Holding
can
in
do
front.
that.
I doubt he's gonna do that. He hates a double pivot. I don't know why.
And you know what's so funny? He double pivot worked for him last season. Like, just do it again.
It makes no sense.
But he's
It's
trying to
supposed to
evolve
make-
away from it, though. He's trying to get there's a scenario where a single pivot could work. It just hasn't worked, and he's still trying to find a
you know
way
what?
to make it work.
You know what? Maybe it's not him. Let me see how the Premier League is looking. Liverpool does not play with a double pivot. Liverpool use like double, triple pivot sometimes because Trent come to the midfield. Arsenal has two people there, or sometimes three people there. The wings back come inverted. Aston Villa, they use double pivot. Man City, they use double pivot with a center back and Rodri or Kovacic or whoever's available. Tottenham, they have Saul and Basuma. And we are Manchester United. We are there with single pivots. And below us is Newcastle, who are we are 1 point ahead of. They use double pivot in Gomares or Jolinton. So again, I'm looking like you're losing to this. We not been the top 16. We won't beat up them this season. And we did first half of the season is almost over on December 26th.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are we doing here?
No, but that's the point. The point is you are trying a system that is not yet proven that you can execute. It makes no sense.
But no, but like, how can you prove that you can execute it unless you try to execute it?
True, because he has to learn from failure.
How
But
many?
my thing
How
is the
many
play.
losses have we
My thing is again, it comes full circle because as in the players, are they the right players to execute them, and why didn't you just put the players that can execute them?
Exactly, because this season we don't have a draw. It's only
Yeah.
a win or a loss. Win or a loss. And in
True.
all those losses, we have been overrun in midfield.
Exactly, and they fit us on the counter. As in, I understand. I understand what the manager wants to do. He's constantly putting the wrong personnel to do it. Because again, Casemiro cannot do what he wants him to do. What Casemiro did last year, he's doing it different. He wants him to do a different job this year. McTominay cannot do it. He wants players to will come to ball to feet, and if you're not gonna put this personnel on the field, like it's not gonna get executed.
Exactly. Oh, another thing is the personnel that can execute his system is Mount, Hannibal, Mainu, and Amrabat. If you have that 4 midfield, they can do it because
I won't go as far as say Dan go.
exactly. My proof is the Palace game in the Carabao.
Okay.
Yeah, not because we won, but because of what they were doing. Because I was watching exactly what is the midfield doing. You will. I was always seeing when Mount sees Hannibal is forward, he holds his position in the midfield. When he goes forward, Hannibal holds his position. Not like right now when Bruno goes, McTominay goes. I'm like, okay, who are you leaving in this gap?
Because you know something funny. Our last match, the heat map.
Yeah.
I remember, Papi, I told you that Marshall and McTominay cannot work together. So for score, look at the heat map of McTominay and look at the heat map of Marshall, and you can see where those players are. You can see why it didn't work, why we couldn't create any chance. McTominay on that heat map,
Yeah.
and Marshall on that heat map, that just proves everything that I've been saying this whole time. Before kickoff, I said this in the group chat before the kickoff, and I just looked at the heat map today actually before I came on, and that just proves everything.
Yeah. I it's one of those things where it's like, I hope he gets the midfield right.
So for this match, he has to go old school. What he used last season, bring it back. Bring it back, please.
Yeah. Now I agree with you, Omo. I forgot that Bruno will miss the Liverpool game. We're not gonna lose that game. Just because Bruno won't be there, so he's gonna be forced to play 2 double pivots. So I think he's gonna be forced to bring in Maino and Amrabat. So they'll hold naturally, they'll just hold and then they'll leave. If they play McTominay can do whatever you want.
No, if you're gonna play, I already said if this man wants to play McTominay, he'll play McTominay at the 10. He'll play Bruno on the right and Garnacho on the left, or maybe even they say Rashford is ill. I don't believe that. He might want to play Rashford on the left and Haaland up front. Or to go for like that's I don't know where I see it. And he's my bench look short and start regular like you're regular. Just bomb up and down and create an opening because at this point you have to use your wing back. If you're gonna play Kobe and Amrabat says your wing back has to work.
Yes. And actually that's
I'm just finding it funny to kind of listen and kind of understand that the game we are going with as what our team's midfield were was the one against Crystal Palace. And that to a B team Crystal Palace. Because the very next week, when an A team Crystal Palace played, they did end up beating you. But you want to put the blame again on Bruno, as I heard, because if Bruno doesn't play, you said we're going to win. It's confusing. Like, how exactly do you see the picture? Because Bruno has played 5,000 plus minutes. He's the only most consistent player who really understands what it needs to be done on the pitch. And let me jog your memory. Scott McTominay came onto the field. I think, Omo, can you confirm at what minute Scott McTominay came on against Bayern? I think it was the 70th minute or somewhat around that time. But I remember 78th minute, Bruno Fernandes was running from a center attacking mid position deep into the Bayern half, back to our goalkeeper to actually defend, and McTominay was jogging on. So I'm not really sure how exactly and what part of Bruno Fernandes' game people don't like. And I get it, some people don't like the hoof ball, but that also gets you the goals. It also brings in creativity. If you don't have Eriksen right now, And
Yes, sir.
people told me that when Mason Mount was signed, Mason Mount was going to be a replacement for Bruno Fernandes. Well, luckily, the one game we played, I wanted to see that, but Hannibal was playing in that position. So Mount was not even playing that position. So
Mhm.
if the manager doesn't see it, I don't exactly see how other people see it when your manager is telling you, oh no, he can't play there.
I see. What you got to say about this Munch?
Sorry, I was away. What were we talking about?
Did you tune out?
No, I was away. I didn't hear the conversation. My bad.
Oh. I mean, it's sort of like Ten Hag's management and Bruno and how Bruno's involvement in the team. Like, how are you feeling about that? Like,
If
do you
I
think the
speak,
team's
I might
done
be in
right?
trouble.
Okay.
I don't think he should be captain at all. But then again, I don't think there is a legit captain in our team. So it's one of them ones. There's no middle road. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. There's no leader. Actually, you know what? There's a leader. If I was to pick one, I would probably say Rafa Varane, but obviously issues there, innit? So yeah.
Well, let's say no issues, and let's keep Rafa Varane aside. Which captain would you go for?
What I go for? That's a good question.
Yeah, because Rafa Varane is an easy answer, no?
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm taking that answer away from you. And
Yeah.
let me do this. Let me just
I'll
jog
get
and play
fired.
around, right? Right. So
Yeah.
let me take away Rafa Varane and Casemiro.
Okay.
And in the current team, what do you
Yeah.
think would be a captain and vice captain? Because our players get injured a lot, right? So we need a vice captain realistically. So yeah, what would that be?
Obviously they want to go for the English media contingent, right? You know how this club works, right? For
No,
me,
I'm asking your captain, not the club.
me,
Forget the club.
if I was,
Yeah,
if that were me,
you're the DOF.
yeah.
Yes, you're the DOF, and you're telling eriktenhag, he's sitting in front of you. I don't know who the manager could be. I'm confused. I see everywhere is just bad, and you're like, no. Let me tell you, and there you go. So who are your two players? Captain, vice captain. Bruno's out, Casemiro's out, Varane's out. 3 players out.
If I'm brutally honest with you, I don't even know. I can't pick because they're all crap. That's why there's no captain material in our team.
Exactly, and that is the main reason why you do have players like Bruno Fernandes, because he was the only one who shined in that team as a captain material because he's actually giving his 100%. When Ronaldo was here, before he left, what did he say? He said there was questions about captaincy and no one wanted to take it. Why? Because it's a big responsibility. You have to pull the team together. At the same time, you have to pass on the manager's message to everyone. There are players in that dressing room who don't even like each other. How can they be captains?
Yeah.
They don't commit. They don't eat together. They there's like
Exactly.
a big
And if you see social media as well, and if it makes any social currency, if it is any value to you, you will notice Bruno Fernandes. Yes, he's there with the the other ends of it, like De Gea, all of those guys, the senior players. He's cool with them. He's cool with the young ones, like Rashford, Sancho. All of them always have good things to say, right? Legends, Juan Mata, right? He came out, said Bruno, captain, everything. De Gea still writing, you're my leader, you're my captain. But then you also see people like Garnacho, Pellistri, all them young ones also rooting for Bruno, and Bruno doing the same for them. Even little things like, telling Kobe Mino, those things count. Because that's also, you have to humble the young ones so they don't get hyped. Because I wish someone did that for Rashford and Martial. We might have different two players right now in the team. But no one did that, so all they care about is chains.
Yeah, that's true.
And Matic came out and said two players. He named two players, not one. He could have very easily said, Pogba was the one who used to come late, and there were some other young ones. It's very easy. There's no obligation, right? There's no NDA. But the man literally came out and said, spade of spades, Pogba and Sancho. We made
yeah.
75K in one season. And in fines, how much fine could that be of being just late?
Yeah, man. On Sancho, man, it's also, I'm sure you guys have already heard this stat, but of him being the last attacker to score at Old Trafford in the Premier League. And that was versus Fulham, and that's like what's poetic about that is like he's the first attacker to score a league goal at Old Trafford for Ten Hag when he first came in. So it's like,
Was that what game was that? Liverpool?
Liverpool, wasn't it?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit hopefully like this is not like a one of those like poetic things, it's like Ten Hag's last game tomorrow.
But Football Power Hour, what's your answer though to the captaincy and the vice captaincy?
So the captaincy, I was gonna pass it to R10 and then Montana, and then I'll jump in.
Yeah, fair enough. Everyone, have a go. Even Omo, man. Come on, ask Omo too.
It is, yeah, and Omo, obviously.
No, I can't say who the captain is. Probably they have to buy a captain at this point. No one else. They have to buy a captain. If there's no Bruno, they have to buy a captain.
Onana
will be the captain.
Onana would crumble mentally if he. He's already.
Bro, he's crumbling right now. Wait. No. I can't allow this. Football Power Hour. Do you want the man we just signed to retire?
No. I'm doing process of elimination.
No, I'm saying, do you want him to retire? The moment you give him the armband, he will put his papers down. I'm retiring. Can't do this.
He would die. Let's see. Dallo cannot be. Wan-Bissaka cannot be really.
Those
Lindelof.
players have 1 year left on their contract.
Yeah. Maguire cannot take it back. It's going to man. Haaland is like too new. Right now it's tough. It's tough. It's Martinez, and that's about it.
This person that could get it.
Even Luke Shaw, man, does not really deserve it. We should be moving away from Luke Shaw. Really, he shouldn't. It feels like a captain should be somebody that you're planning to keep for the next 3 years at least, and Kobe Mano is too young, but like in 5 years, he'll be somebody that might be able to maybe, have that. I don't know. We'll see. Man, it's tough. We just don't have, it's for me, Manj summarized it well, saying like there is not enough material to merit.
Just keep it vacant.
I mean, you can't have a game without a captain. Almost.
In essence,
who's going to give the bet? Who's there to meet? There's no captain. You can't do that, bro.
So from what I'm hearing, it's like we have no leaders in the team. Basically, that's what
it's not that. I mean, realistically, people are just thinking right off the top of their head. Because if I have to make that decision, right? And I'm just talking current squad. I'm not talking everyone fit, like everyone. I just want to be fair to everyone, right? So if I'm talking current squad, I'm gonna first see my lineup, right? And if Evans is fitting in my lineup, because I can't give it to Harry Maguire. I've shot myself in my foot. I can't give it to him now, right? Because that's mad disrespectful. So if I have Evans, I'll hand it to him because I have no choice. I'm out of options. Because Evans is a good shot. He is a senior player, has seen a lot. Can't give it to Marcus Rashford. He's already crumbling. Haaland too young. Can't give it to him. It would leave me with no other choice, but I'll have to go with someone like Shaw, Evans, and if it comes worse, I'll have to look at players like McTominay, and that's the level where our team is. And people tell me Eriktenhag is the culprit, but no.
Actually,
look at the team. You can't even find a leader. Yes, if Eriksen's back, fair enough, give it to him. Casemiro's back, give it to him.
Yeah.
Omo, there is something called hierarchy.
Nah,
You
sometimes the
can't
players,
cross it
sometimes
just to
the
make a
players deserve to
statement.
be.
No, you can't cross it to make a statement. Kobe Minu has barely played 5 games in total.
He's the future.
He
You give him
might
to the
be, you might be right, but he can also be one injury away from future gone. There have been so many examples, and he's already faced an injury. So you have to give him time to set himself into the team.
Yeah.
I
He
think
was,
playing
he,
him over Amrabat was a big enough statement in itself already that has been made. That the
Of
manager
what?
actually trusts him over Amrabat in a game that he played him over that guy that he just bought in.
I think what he's doing wrong is not playing both at the same time, and that
So
would be his
so
downfall.
maybe 3 or 4 years down the line, I would agree with you. Kobe Mino could be 3, 4 years, but not right now. No. There's a hierarchy. You have to follow it. You like it or not, you have to respect it.
yeah. If Eriksen was consistently fit, like he would be a okay shout as well for captain. If he actually also put in good performances and was consistent when because last season, guys, you remember a third of last season. It's easy to forget that because it was the early part of last season. That triangle of Casemiro, Bruno, and Eriksen carried us far. It really, really won us a lot of games and put us, especially right after we had the Liverpool win. It just went on and on and on and it until Eriksen got injured. We just can't. I don't know why Ten Hag has never really resorted to that. I know he's also not available right now, but like there was parts when Eriksen was available earlier on. I feel like Ten Hag should have just tried to like maintain that core as much as possible.
He's not able to do it, Hafi, because mainly where we struggle is the midfield. Where we get overrun is the midfield. If you look at a lot of games, when we attack, there are six people attacking, but when they're trying to come back to defend, only 2 or 3 of them actually can come back. It's mostly the wingers and Bruno Fernandes because the striker has to stay back, and the other person who goes ahead with them stays back too because he's out of breath. So Eriksen, as much as great player he is, like I always used to say in the past, if Juan Mata and Daniel James could have a baby, that would be the perfect midfielder because one could run with the mindset of Juan Mata, but that's not possible, is it?
That is funny. Yeah.
So Eriksen, it just that's the problem. We need to go away from these players. Yes, senior players they do impact you, but have few of them, not an abundance of them, and don't have players that young that you can't even put them in because there's too much pressure. So you have to find that balance, and that balance takes time. So
Yeah.
people who are saying Eriktenhag out right now, fair enough. You see the game that ways. I've been on the fence. You know it. I've been on the fence, and I like my fence, but I can't say like take him out right now because he's still building. He's still in the process. His games are not right. It's not right, but it's going to take time. You have to find the right balance, and the balance is not balancing right now. None at all.
Nah, I don't agree with this. There are other players you could use. You like,
Please
yeah.
name them, Omo.
Okay. Let me just go with what we have on our team. You have Mino you could use. You don't want to use him. As in, you didn't want to rotate. You're not want to rotate him. You just sit the bench. So
Who?
in his under 21, since he has
Wait,
control of under
Omo.
21, he
So
said he has control.
how many games has it been since Mino has come back from injury?
He only played one game. No, actually two
But
games.
how many games has it been that he has been back?
It's been wait, what? How many games? He's played 2 and he's been on bench for 2 or 3, I believe.
My question is, how many games has it been that he has come back into the team? Because when you come back from an injury, not right away you get 90 minutes. You get slowly
He
integrated
hasn't he
into the
hasn't gotten
team.
90 minutes.
He hasn't. Absolutely, he hasn't. He's 18. Garnacho, it took 1 season to even get a 90-minute match. And he has scores. He's scoring for you, right? So
Bailing
Kobe
us
Mino,
out.
Exactly. You have to grow them into the team. I'll be honest, if you give this manager and Kobe Mino one more season, next season, Kobe Mino, no one can touch him.
So
Because you know he
can
was
Minor
desperate
at
to
least get
have him back.
45 minutes every week or no? Or 60 minutes
I'm
every
sorry,
week or
what?
20 minutes every week. He should have subbed it in against in all our games, all the games we play. He should have subbed it in at least in the midfield.
So the ones he was injured, you can't really sub him in.
Well,
But even after coming back from injury, I think it has been about. That's why I'm asking you this question, because in my understanding, it has been about 4 or 5 games. One game he rested him on the bench. Fair enough. Out of the 4, 2 he played.
Let's see. This is 11-4. What day is that? I forgot. That's end of the season.
yeah,
He won on the bench versus Luton. He played in the Everton. He played in the Galatasaray. He played in Newcastle. On the bench for Chelsea. On the bench for Bournemouth. Like, so you're trying to tell
So
me?
it's a 3-3
Wait, hold up. You saying he couldn't come off the bench versus Chelsea?
for Chelsea. Wait, we were
no,
winning. Why would
no,
he come up?
there's also the fact that, like, obviously McTominay, guys, has been, like, bailing us out so that.
Oh, McTominay killed Hannibal because Hannibal was playing because was getting rotated in time after time. Then McTominay scored the 2 goals versus Sheffield, and Hannibal has been shelved. When the last time you seen Hannibal?
But Omo, there's hierarchy. You have to
It's not
do it
about
because
I understand your hierarchy. I'm talking about rotation.
If McTominay does what he's doing right now, in the summer, McTominay becomes a hot prospect, and you can get good money for him.
I don't
When
believe
Hannibal,
that.
when
That's a
Hannibal,
myth. I'm not gonna believe that, but go on.
you might not believe it, and that's okay. That's how you see football. It's
I'm
not
not
like how everyone sees football.
because you're not gonna tell me you're playing players just to sell them. I don't know. That's a myth.
A lot of
Continue.
teams do that. A lot of teams do that. If you want big money, yeah, if you don't care about big money, you want just like 10, 15, yeah, no problem.
So you're
They're on the
playing him
bench,
just
take
to sell
them.
as a high prospect.
No,
Like,
I
everybody knows
think
value.
I think Ronaldo. I feel like it's more like the manager played McTominay because he actually believes McTominay could do the job.
Exactly.
Actually,
Because okay,
Well,
so
let's hear.
Sheffield, and you've never seen Hannibal. When's the last time you saw Hannibal?
what has Hannibal offered any which ways?
It's not
He
about
gave
what
away.
you off. It's not.
Okay, wait.
You're talking
Okay,
about offer. It's like it's about
let's just
rotating the
think
team
about
over and
it.
over.
In a chronological order, let's just think about it. Hannibal played the first game against Crystal Palace. Fantastic player, right? Played a good game. Held his own. We won the game. There was another game he played right after that, where he got the minutes again with Mason Mount. And what happened? He gave away a yellow card. He got that foul, got the yellow card. And what that happened, the ripple effect of it was when someone was trying to attack us. I think it was Newcastle game he played. When they were trying to attack us, Mason Mount was there with him. He couldn't touch the player, and Mason Mount got out positioned, and it ended up again a goal. So you have to see Hannibal does not offer you that much as you think he might do under 18s and 21s, but this is a big league player. You look at Scott McTominay, when he was playing international, he was scoring goals, carrying a team. You have not heard the word Hannibal and carrying a team together ever, have you? Scott McTominay was doing that, and that's the only decision that's kind of made eriktenhag influence that if he can do that for them, why not us? Why not here? And you have to ask that question to yourself as well.
I'm curious, Montana. What do you think about this?
I'd like to jump on the point that Ronald was making about McTominay. On one side, I agree with you on the point of he's playing him to sell him. That I agree with you, because the reason why he keeps on playing McTominay and Maguire doesn't make sense when he's trying to dash them all summer. That doesn't make sense. Now it makes sense because the board were refusing to grant him whatever players that he wanted until we sold McTominay and Maguire for whatever money that they were happy for. That point I agree with you. But in terms of carrying a team, if you go back and watch Scotland properly, McTominay runs the same way that Omo is complaining here. He doesn't change his game anyway. The other players that are surrounding him, Gilmore takes the responsibility to play the pass from the defense. McGinn takes the responsibility to do the hard yards to cover the spots. And then there is that Celtic midfielder, I think he's called McGregor or something.
Mhm.
He makes sure that if they lose the ball on the break, he is the first one to tackle. So McTominay's job is only to run late, arrive late on the box, and finish whatever. So I don't know if that counts.
Agreed. No, Montana, agreed with you and Omo's point as well. But my only point is, if you're comparing two profile of players, right, which is absolutely different,
Okay.
because one can jump and be at a certain height, while the other is standing at that same height, is not even jumping, right? So McTominay brings you the physicality in the team that Hannibal does not. One. Second, McTominay is far ahead in the curve. When you go through a training process, people always use this word, a knowledge curve, right? So McTominay will reach that impact. It will be there. He will be there, but you have to be patient with the young ones. Just because they balled out in the under 18s and under 21s doesn't mean that they can ball out for you in the first team as well. It will take time.
But rather, it's not all under 21 or all under 18. Like there are certain players that like, okay, this person, he has the potential to reach the top level. You cannot keep Kobe Mino cannot go back to under 18 or 21. That will stunt his growth. He is
But why
ready for
would
the
he
big
go
time
there?
play. Wait, he's ready for the big time play. McTominay, he scored goals for us. He has saved us, yes. But overall, he provides nothing.
Exactly.
He provides nothing overall. Because
But then
from build up is not there. To carry the ball is not
even
there.
if you
That's the
even
ball
if
is
you
not
say
there. But
he
he
does
still
not
he still
provide,
doesn't go.
wait,
So already with McTominay, we're
I'm
playing with
not
10 men unless he scores.
Omo, you're mistaking me. I'm not saying McTominay is the way to go. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying McTominay is the
No,
player.
I'm
I'm
not.
just telling
I'm not
you.
saying it's the way to go. I'm saying that if
I know you're
these
not
young
saying
players
that, but
they're ready to
listen,
play. Then
please.
Go is ready to
Omo,
play. Kobe
Omo,
Mino is
listen,
ready to play.
please.
What are you waiting for? If a player is ready to play, what are you waiting for?
Are you gonna say next? Are you gonna say next Shea Lacey is ready to play just because he's a captain? Are you like
No,
what's going
no,
on?
no.
What are we
I'm not
doing?
bringing up Shea Lacey.
Is this Manchester United
No,
or
I said Shea
Manchester
Lacey
under
in the next.
18s?
I'll say Shea Lacey in the next 2-3 years because I see him play.
So
I watch him
yes,
play. Isak
Dan
ready for
Gore
next year,
got his
hopefully. But we'll
Omo.
see how it goes.
Let me talk, please, respectfully. Dan Gore got his opportunity. We haven't seen him again. Hannibal rightfully got his opportunity. We are not seeing him right now. He's not even traveling with the first team. There are reasons to these things. You just don't know it. You're not there in the training grounds training these players, and the manager sees something that you don't. It is just that. It's a manager's choice. Manager's looking at McTominay. Maybe, like I said earlier, my first point, I want McTominay to be sold. I was happy with a bag of peanuts. Yet United wanted 45 million. I was happy with a bag of peanuts. Give me two, take Maguire.
Let me jump.
I'm not discrediting you on whatever you're saying about Dan Gore being ready and Hannibal being ready. Yes, they're ready. All I'm saying is, as per the hierarchy, you have to play McTominay right now. We haven't seen enough of Dan Gore or Hannibal to let them be in those positions. Maybe if McTominay gets injured someday, I hope not. Like, I'm not wishing injury on anyone, but if he gets injured, we might see these guys come in.
Okay, cool. Let me jump in there a little bit. How many seasons of Fergie did you watch? Ronald.
Yeah.
How many seasons of Fergie did you watch?
I don't exactly remember how many because I was not really blessed with, some resources back then like that. But yeah, I saw a few.
Okay, that's the reason. This is why Omo is very reluctant with you. If you watched Fergie's time with us, he was never afraid to play whoever was on form at that time. If he put you in, you played well that game, guarantee you'll get a run of 2, 3, or 4 games. That was how it was. Now, this is why anyone who saw how Fergie used to do his work, you get frustrated that why did this guy show you glimpses? Then all of a sudden he's out of the team. What does he have to do? Does he have to perform one game, dash him outside? Then whenever you feel like, how is he gonna build his momentum? How is he gonna pick up on the first team?
Yeah. Montana, I love your point. And you know why I love your point? Because I'm gonna cook with that point. You thought I said 4 years, or I said few years, and I said 4. No, I said few years.
I know. I didn't
You're
say
comparing a Sir Alex Ferguson team,
Okay.
which was well built around to protect a kid in there, to an eriktenhag team, the current team, which is not well built, which is struggling in itself, and you want to throw in a kid. People. Okay, I'm not lying. People like Rio Ferdinand, people like Patrice Evra, and many more. People like Arteta, Pep Guardiola, all of these men them have said going to Anfield it is scary. Can you
Yeah.
imagine an 18-year-old Kobe Mino how he would feel? So you have to integrate them into the team. There is a step-by-step process. I wish we had the fluid football, beautiful team that we had of Sir Alex, right? We would be doing that over here as well. We might be, like almost saying, bring Dan Gore in one game. Doesn't work out? Okay. You rest. 2 games later, you come
No,
back in.
I'm not saying bring him. Like sub him in for like 15 minutes here.
That's
Eat.
exactly what you're
10
saying.
minutes here. Eat.
But
But they're
10
not
minutes
eating. They're
versus
falling on
Bayern.
the bench. Give them something to eat. 10 minutes
Exactly.
here. Get a cameo.
And
Do
that's
something.
the point. That's
Get,
the point
look
that
how
I
he
But
brought in Garnacho. Garnacho was feasting on those 10 minutes. He loved those 15 minutes, those 7 minutes
Yes.
cameo.
Omo, he was
They're getting
feasting.
no cameo.
So he can do it, but
Omo,
he has framework.
Omo, he was feasting on those 10 minutes last season when we were majorly winning. Few times here and there, he would come in
So you have to
and
be
give you the
winning.
goals.
So you have to be
Are
winning.
you? So you're saying we're 2-0 down, like we normally are,
No,
and
he
you're
said
saying bring Hannibal in for 15 minutes. What is he gonna do?
no, he said the Chelsea game bring in
No,
Manu.
that Chelsea game. Who came in?
In the Chelsea game, we were already winning. What's the point?
So
when
okay,
the
when
results
you are
come
winning,
in?
don't put him in. When you are losing, don't put him in. Once you
Because I remember last year when we wanted to bring in Ronaldo for here we go minutes, a lot of people were not happy.
I'm not doing that.
no, Ronaldo was unhappy, not people. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
People were also
That
not
is
happy.
I'm not doing that.
People were also not happy.
No. When we were winning against Tottenham and Ronaldo was pissed about coming on. That's
Okay.
It wasn't the fans.
Montana. Okay. So the other day when eriktenhag said, I think he took someone off. I think he took off Casemiro, if I'm not wrong, and he brought someone on
For football reason.
for football reasons. People are still pissed. So it's no way to win. And I know I agree with you both. I'm not denying it. For Papi, you're listening, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
anywhere denying. Don't bring them in. If Omo knows this, in the group chat, I was advocating with my neck out. Bring Garnacho in. Let him play over Rashford. And I was saying that last season, not even this season. I was saying that last season. So I'm a big advocate of bringing players in. Because I know that is the only way how you move these players on when you have a replacement ready in-house. But all I'm saying is it takes a little bit of time and patience that we do need, because right now the whole team is in turmoil. I'll be honest, if this is next year, right? 1 year from now, Papi, please remember, 1 year from now, I will come back on the show and I hope I see all of these guys again. You will see Kobe Mainu playing every game in and out, because he would be ready at that point of time.
We have
Ronald, you said that, but for this year, because I'm like next year is another thing. Like we don't know the manager will be here, but for this year,
No, Omo, I'm not.
We don't know if by
to,
Christmas.
Omo, you have to see it realistically, and you know it as well. You've told me there have been 6 games.
I'm trying to look through that lens of waiting and waiting, because when Fergie did his class of '92, immediately they were coming in like Ryan Giggs broke through the team, David Beckham broke.
Can you stop living off the history? You're not that team anymore, Omo. You're not winning trebles. You're not winning Champions League. You're barely even competing in them.
I'm giving an example how players break into teams.
Again, I'm repeating myself for you, Omo. For the I'm again repeating myself for the last time. Okay? I'm not against the idea. Kobe Mainu has played 6 games since he's back from injury, and there is a desperateness in this manager. And ever since Kobe got injured, there has been a desperateness in him to bring Kobe back, because he wants to play Kobe game in, game out. Dan Gore, there might be some time. Kobe Mainu, at the pace he's going, by the end of season, you'll have at least, and he's 18, right? 18 or 19, some of that age. He will
Yeah.
have at least 90 minutes. At least 7. If not, that's the least I'm saying.
Wasn't just Bellingham playing with men in Bundesliga? Like what?
Exactly.
Like how long do we have to wait? At what
Exactly.
age do we have to wait? Because some players are men.
So okay,
Just tell
okay.
them
With
no,
that
you
logic,
cannot be a
okay,
man.
with that, Omo, I love that logic. So should we send Kobe Mainu to Dortmund on a loan to play 90 minutes game week in, week out because you want to see 90 minutes?
Okay, Musiala is 20.
I-
Listen,
I'm-
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you age.
Please tell me
Brian
18.
West is 20.
Please tell me
Xavi is
18,
19.
not
I'm
20.
just saying ages of
18.
players. Xavi Simons
18
is
and
20.
same position, please.
Antonio Silva is 20. Alejandro Balde is 20.
Yeah.
Colwell is
What's that
20.
guy?
You're talking about players outside the league. Please keep it in
Evan
Premier
Ferguson
League.
is 18.
Evan Ferguson.
What? And
Harvey
he is
Elliott
also
is
a bench
19.
player.
How long do we have to wait?
What does
You
Ronaldo
have
was
to wait.
18.
what does a bench player mean?
Yeah, because if you throw them in, you will be the first ones to complain. Oh, he's too young. Why did you throw him in?
Mate.
Because this is what you exactly did last season with Garnacho. You did that.
Oh, let me talk. This is the whole point. When
See what you did. You made everyone leave. I'm gonna mute till everyone comes back.
No,
now.
no, everybody didn't leave. Everybody didn't leave.
No, everybody's here, but I wanted you guys to finish off this match.
Let me say,
Go
at
ahead.
what age is a player ready to play first in football?
What, Omar? Can you repeat that?
At what age is a player ready for first in football?
At what age? There's no age as such, but but it depends on which team you are in. You've seen in the French league, people start out early. In the German league, people start out early because there's competition very less. In Premier League, you can only give me a handful, not even more than 5 examples. Not even more than 5 examples in the current crop, in the current team. You can't give me more than 5 examples of players who came on. Right now, you're researching. You don't even remember them on the top of your head.
I don't know the top of my head, but I came back.
Exactly, you're researching right now because that's the level. And all I'm saying.
Can I answer you?
Wait, I haven't finished my answer though. I'm having to finish my answer.
Let me know what you're doing with your question.
Yes, sure, please. Before the end of this season, I proudly said he will have at least 7 starts. And as a player who just got introduced into the season or the first team this year, that's a good enough start. Garnacho, who's a first team player right now, last season did not even have 7 finished 90 minutes. I am sorry if you don't like to accept it, but he did not have it. And it's a 38 game season. So there's really a lot of games left where he can get a lot of time. Is all I'm saying.
I don't. It's not about the 90 minutes. It's a little cameo to eat, and we're almost halfway through the season on December 26th. And also, Lewis Cowell, Premier League, right? On the 21th, even Ferguson, Premier League. Harvey Elliott,
See, you've put the list from
Premier
Google.
League.
So you're coming with chess.
I read that's 5 examples. Enciccio, Premier League. He scored last year. He scored against us, right?
Let me help you, Omo. Let me help you. What's the
Now you got help too.
Yeah. Let's hear Montana out.
Now let's go, Montana. Come on. Say.
The problem with Ronald, you are trying to compete while we are trying to tell you that this is nothing new. Even Ten Hag beefing with players is nothing new. What's that called? Introducing youngsters into the team is nothing new. You can't tell me that in the current are we in the 22nd century? It's dangerous. It's dangerous to introduce a youngster than back then in the 19th century when we were playing youngsters during the Munich disaster. This is a club that is known with playing youngsters. So there is nothing that you can say that someone like Omo or someone who has watched the team for a long time can agree with you in terms of whatever is happening with the team right now. Apart from the Glazers shenanigans, every other thing has been seen in this club. There is nothing new. So you can't tell me, oh, now it's way competitive that we can't introduce the player bits by bits. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, this competition, that competition, that's how they get experience. You cannot get experience by sitting at home.
Again, you're talking about bits by bits here and there.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you, and I am telling you, 7 games, 90 minutes before the end of this season. I don't know how difficult. Again,
doesn't deserve 19
I'm
minutes.
not saying that 7 game. Omo, please listen to what I say before you
Okay,
get onto a train to
I
hit me.
apologize. Go ahead.
It's okay. 7 games are not the last 7 games from 31 to 38. No. Oh, absolutely not. We've already, after just 6 games into his injury, he's coming back off an injury which took him out for the first half of the season. And we have already seen Kobe push to 60 minutes. He's played 60 minutes already. Please do the research, and someone in the comment section or on the panel, if anyone would like, tell me when was the first time Garnacho played 60 minutes? It was this season.
Ronald,
1 year.
you're right.
So I am not disagreeing with.
Ronald, you're right. But what I'm telling you is totally different from what you're saying, from what you're rebuting with. I don't want Minor to play 19 minutes. 19 minutes is not the issue here. The issue, he's not getting no minutes. That is the issue. He's not
You
getting
just
10
told
minutes.
me after the injury, he has come off and he has played 6 games. He has been in 6 games and he has played 3 of them.
Yes, he has. Out of 6 games, he has played.
And you're telling me he's not getting minutes. It's very confusing.
Because when he's supposed to get
Because
minutes,
if you tell me Donny van de Beek, who is a senior player, is not getting minutes, oh yes, I 100% agree.
I'm not going there.
No, Van de Beek is terrible.
I'm not going.
No. Wait. No. Don't deflect. I'm saying when you talk, if you say I'm not talking about the player profile or the player, please, it's a name. Understand? If that person is playing and he only had minutes, he does not have minutes. If he had the minutes Kobe Mino has right now, we would say, oh, that Donny van de Beek is balling. If he had the minutes Kobe Mino has, yes, you all love Kobe Mino, so do I. I would like to see him every game as well. But he's just come back from an injury. Just be patient. I don't understand why people can't be patient. They're looking at 6 games and predicting the next 17 as if it's already happened for them. If they have, and it has happened for them, please tell me how we finished. Because patience is lacking in each and every one of you. You talk historically like it has some, like I am seeing it for the first time and you've seen it already. When you haven't, you're on the same timeline as me. This is not Avengers. You're not Doctor Strange in a different timeline. No, it's the same thing. We all are suffering and seeing the same thing. So just give it time and we will be there.
Sir.
We will be there.
Sorry, just to rebuild everything you just said. There's a team in our rival called Liverpool. Research is all it takes. There's a team in our rival called Liverpool. We have more trophy than them by 1, I believe. They have a young star in their team, a young center back called Kwanzaa, or whatever I can't pronounce his name. We call him Q for short. He's 20 years old. They have other center backs, yet they're playing him. He has 9 appearances already for this season. He played
fantastic.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Please go. No, wait. I'm gonna go with every team. So you're talking about Liverpool, right?
Can I finish?
No. Just stick to the bill, bro. When you say Liverpool and you tell me the names, if there are multiple teams, give me a chance to rebuttal on that team, okay? Is all I'm saying. If you're going with teams, because you did the research, right? Please go ahead. So one player, Q, I think you said, right?
I could just bring up Evan Ferguson, also 19 years old.
Okay, so wait. Now wait. Liverpool, where are they in the league? Please tell me, sir.
They are first or second. I'm not sure.
And if you compare the two teams, who is better, sir?
Liverpool is better.
So let me not cook you differently in different ways.
Can I finish? Are you done with your foolish questions?
No, it's not foolish. Again, you're going to go to Evan Ferguson, and I would let you continue, right? So please go ahead with Evan Ferguson, sir.
You're not going to interrupt me every single time.
No, I'm gonna rebuttal every team, but go ahead.
It's not about who is better, who's not better. The whole point is he's over there in Liverpool. He's getting minutes. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about getting minutes. It's not about starting week in, week out. It's not about getting 90 minutes. It's not about being the impact scorer or the goal scorer is by getting minutes and rotating players.
Okay. Now, I want to ask a question to the entire panel. I am wrong. I am sorry, Omo. I'm sorry, everyone else, right? Now, I want to ask a question to the entire panel, and I hope everyone's here and no one tells me they were away because 10 minutes are over. I'm looking, okay? So, I hope everyone's here. But my only question is, if Kobe Mainu was not injured, would he have played more minutes as per what you have seen of him playing in this team right now? A yes or a no. That's all I need.
No.
No.
I think yes. I
I'm
think
not
he would have played.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
He would have not as a starter. He would have come in. You know.
I don't think it will come in at all.
exactly. I don't know because Ten Hag
Why?
brought Mount to come and play instead of Bruno. Yet he doesn't see the field. I'm like, we get run over every game. He plays one pivot. I'm like, I don't know where his brain is at. So I can't really tell you.
I don't think so because the way the players are being played, the way he position players, it just doesn't work. I don't think it would.
I mean,
Other players are like Hannibal has been fit this whole time. Where is he?
Yep.
Use him as an example because he's been playing. He's been available since day zero. Where's he been? Ever since been telling me scored 2 goals with Sheffield, he's went to the win. He's done. Your season is done.
Do you know what it is though? These players that we mentioned, like Hannibal and Mainu,
Okay.
these players remind me of they're like you know how you get the flavor of the month type players. That's what they strike me as so far.
So see, this is why I do my own research, right? Now, people were telling me that Kobe Mainu hasn't played enough, right? Against Galatasaray, at what minute was he subbed on? Since Omo, you had that details ready, could you please tell me? Can we just like sincerely go over how many minutes has Kobe Mainu played in the last 6?
He started.
I'm sorry?
He definitely started versus Newcastle.
And at what time did he got subbed off for the Power Hour? Do you know? Football Power Hour, please check. Let's do this. Why don't you check
It's
at
probably
what
halftime.
minute?
I haven't looking. I'm guessing.
Yes, because it is above half time. And that's all I am saying. Can you check?
He was subbed at 80th minute, yeah.
He was subbed off at 80th minute. And this is a player who's coming from an injury and he's just played 6th game, right? Newcastle, he got subbed off at 60th. Let me go back. Everton, he played till 72.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Galatasaray, he was subbed off at 32. You're telling me this is the same player who would not be getting minutes in 6 games coming back. He has played more than 60 minutes in 2 games. Out of the 6 you mentioned, Omo, 3 he played, and in 3 out of those 3, 2 he played more than 60, 1 close to 80. And you're telling me if he was fit from the very beginning, he wouldn't be playing minutes. That's mad.
Right.
That's mad if you really think. Because he started him with Casemiro against Real Madrid.
Exactly.
And it's bro, if you don't understand and you don't like a manager, I get it. No
the manager
problem.
plays Sancho at false 9. We haven't seen him in a minute.
Sancho is
don't bring up friendly.
you can't Omo, you can't help a man who doesn't want to help himself. Okay?
It's not about helping a man.
You can't help a man who doesn't want to help himself. So please,
you're not gonna use
by
friendly.
all means, if someone wants to sit home and play FIFA, they can. If someone wants to sit home and play FIFA and just collect 350k, they can by all means. It's up to them.
What are you talking about?
But Kobe Mainu
on Zoom.
Because you're talking about the friendly. I'm not talking about the friendly. I'm talking about the Premier League that started.
I'm talking about the Premier League as well. And sir, you told me Kobe Mainu has come back. It's been 6 games. First 2 games he did not play. Fair enough. I understand. It happens to a
No,
lot of
the
players.
first game he didn't play. I was
When
Luton.
Casemiro
He was
came
on the
in,
bench for Luton.
when Casemiro came into this team last season, he did not play the first few games as well. Scott McTominay was benching him, and that's the truth. That's factual information. Kobe Mainu has played 80 minutes and 72 minutes. That's combined more minutes than Garnacho in the entire last year.
Okay, well,
Please check. The same age people, okay?
I checked.
That's all I'm
checked,
saying.
all right. Versus Chelsea, he didn't come on. Why is that?
And why did he play 80 minutes? You have again look at the glass
because
full,
you're
bro.
looking at
Stop
the
looking
past.
at the glass half empty.
No, but
It's
you
just
can't tell
6
people how
games
to look.
in.
How is
I
that?
don't understand how exactly are you not going to look. You're telling me in the next 17 games he's not going to play. How can you even say that when he's already played close to 90 minutes
Because he hasn't played
already?
he didn't play the last 2 games.
Exactly.
So I was just
Oh
saying that
my
play the rest of the
Jesus!
game.
So the way the
Okay.
manager wants to set up doesn't. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? Absolutely, he's not going to play and cry more. You can't do anything about it. You're not the manager. You're not part of Manchester United squad. Cry more. But I'll be honest, and I'm telling you, he would play, and he would play more than your expectation, Omo. Because I just proved you wrong. He played more than enough, more than some of the first team players that we actually paid money to buy. Mason Mount has not played 80 minutes. Sir, 60 million, he has not played 80 minutes till now. And a kid who's from the academy, 18 years old, has played more minutes than Mason Mount. I rest my case, sir, and to you, sir, as well, Montana.
No, but that tells
Kobe Mainu, by the end of this season,
more
will
about
play
the
more.
manager than it tells
Oh
you
my
about
God,
us
it's
who are
about the
watching
manager.
TV.
Yeah, again, see, never happy.
Montana, what
Never
are you
happy.
saying? Let's
But
hear
that-
Ronald.
I'll
Let's hear
probably
Montana.
say that tells us more about the manager than what we are trying to analyze. Because when you're trying to brag that, Manu played more than Mount, who was bought for 60 million, the team is not consistent enough, and especially in the midfield. And then you're bragging that we are not playing a 60 million pound player. This is why I was relating to Fergie. You cannot, what do they say, spite your nose to
Montana, forget Fergie.
Doesn't make-
Even Fergie,
it
even
makes-
Fergie has forgotten how to forget that, please.
No, I
Yeah,
can't.
You are not that team
because
anymore. Acceptance is harsh and hard. We have to accept it though.
you are missing the point. You're missing the point. What
I'm
trying
not
to tell
missing
you
the
is-
point. You're missing my
him
point.
speak. Let Montana speak without interrupting.
Almost stop fighting for others. You can't even fight your own battle, boy. Please.
Oh, damn.
Don't make
I
me
just
start.
proved to you 80 minutes and 72 minutes, and I will never forget this.
Let Montana go.
But please, Montana, go. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's okay. But what I'm trying to say, even the reason why I'm also defending Omo, this is not about, we are not trying to win a cup here. What we are trying to see here is the obvious mistakes that they are doing. Because when you play a young player consistently, you're building his game time, you're building his physique that you're complaining, this is a competitive league and whatever. You can't build experience while you're sitting on the bench. You can't build your physical whatever while you're sitting on the bench. And even to your point when you're saying, he has played 2 games for 80 plus minutes. What if he doesn't play for the next 5? What is that? You have to be.
What if he plays for the next 5? I can argue to you with that. I can argue what if. So your what if is more important than my what if. It doesn't make sense.
What I'm trying to say is, I'd rather you give him, as what Omo is trying to say, give him 10 minutes for 8 games than 80 minutes for 2 games and then rest and then come and play another. What is that?
But how many? Wait. Oh my God.
What are we trying to do here?
Montana, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say give him the same minutes in 8 different games that my manager has given him in one game already. Now, hear me. Please hear me, sir. Please hear me when I'm saying something now. Because my manager, as per your logic, has already given Kobe Mainu 20 worth game of minutes, 10 minutes each, as you said, right? Because he's played 80 in one, he's played 72 in the other, and he's played 30 in the other. 3 games combined, that's 20 games he's played already, as per your logic.
Every game.
Now, every game is not suited for every player. He's not Bruno Fernandes. And I hope he will be better than Bruno Fernandes. He will become a legend.
Hey,
I
there's
hope he
there's
does.
players who are better
But
than Bruno Fernandes. That's not.
but you're trying to shoot me down. You're trying to shoot me down on a what if that's in your head created by you.
Bruno is
And I'm
not,
telling
Bruno
you
is not a
factual
great
information.
Bruno is not a
And I'm
great.
trying. Oh, Jesus, stop. When I take up your examples, you don't like it, right?
No,
Now,
but Bruno is not a good example. I mean,
why not? He's the most consistent player. I'm talking consistency.
one
You're
of the
talking
worst
about
midfielder to ever play for United.
is there consistency, sir? Is there consistency?
Yeah,
So availability. So availability is not availability is not a problem.
What's availability?
So Montana, if availability was not a thing, Anthony Martial would have been great.
And he has been more available, and he had an end product. What is Bruno doing? Bruno only has.
He's doing a lot more. Take Bruno away from this team and put him in Man City. He's going to do a lot more than you can imagine. But that's a different story. Okay, he doesn't need your driving. He's literally driving your team right now and carrying it as you speak. But moving on to the same conversation we were having about Kobe Mainu, in 6 games, how I am looking at it, sir, he's closer to playing 90 minutes, okay? Which I want him to do game in, game out, which is a really possible thing and a plausible thing, looking at the trend. He got the 72 minutes, got rested for a game, played 32, got rested for a game, played 80. He might get rested again and come back for the Liverpool game. That does not mean he's going to be played for 10 minutes every game and that's going to help him build something. No, it's not.
Why didn't he play versus Chelsea or Newcastle? Like, I don't know.
Why did he play 80 minutes against Newcastle? Can you answer that? You can't. So stop asking me a question that doesn't make sense. Why did he not play against Chelsea?
I mean the
what
Chelsea
kind of question is that?
I'm asking about the Chelsea and the Bournemouth. It wasn't Newcastle. That's a mistake. The Chelsea and the Bournemouth. Why didn't he play? Why didn't he come on for like at least?
So I'm asking you, why did he play those 2 games? Again, Omo, you're looking at the negatives and you're trying to build something on your negative, but your foundation is shaking. It's not good. It's not looking good, bro.
I'm asking you a simple question, and you've been
I'm asking you a very simple question. What if? Okay. So he did not play that game because the manager did not feel it right to be.
Okay.
There you go. Am I Eriktenhag? Can you read my name? It says Ronald, not Eriktenhag.
Rotation, and it's also rotation's sake. It's like you can tell, like you.
So wait, no, because this is what I'm because this is what I'm confusing now. So Football Power Hour, if he comes in and plays every game, right?
Yeah.
Even let's say 10 minutes, as these gentlemen are saying, and end of it he gets injured, they're going to say, why play him every 10 minutes?
If
he played in a frame
again, so Omo, your if is a good question to ask. My if is a derogatory question to ask. Why?
Your point.
Let me ask you that, because when I asked, so Omo, when I asked you, what if Eriktenhag plays him in the next 5 games? Your rebuttal to that was, oh, it's a what if. But then in the same breath, you're gonna ask. In the same breath, you're asking me, what if he doesn't play him? Sir, please leave whatever you're doing and ask me normal and important questions. What is going on? What are you doing?
Yeah,
you're trying to build up scenarios at this point. You're actually trying to build up scenarios at this point.
No, I'm not building up scenario. I'm doing something else.
Yes, you are. You're saying what if. And I'm telling you, absolutes. I don't do if, buts, and maybes. I do absolutes.
Let's hear the voice of R10, bro. Where are you at with this conversation?
Man just been very
R10, wake up.
Yeah.
I'm just a fly on the wall.
You were eating.
No, but I mean, I see points on both sides, but I don't know. It's really up to the manager. I'm sure he has his reasons. I hear the fact that maybe,
is he integrating Kobe Maino well? In your
I think
opinion?
he's doing. I think so, but I mean, we have to understand he's coming back from an injury. It's the same thing was said about Haaland. People are asking, "Oh, where is he going to start?" But it's and when he started, he was only playing 10, 15 minutes, at best, and now, I think he mentioned it at one of his interview about about some players not being able to take the load, and that's why he takes them off. Between, for instance, Martial and Haaland. And for Kobe's sake, I feel like I think he's young. I think he'll play games. That's what I am seeing. I think he's integrating him in games where he thinks he can be more effective. I think he's such a good player that I don't think he'll be benched for a very long time. I hear teams are already looking at him and trying to see what his contract is. And I had a rumor about City looking at him as well. And I think the way he's doing it, I think it makes sense. But if he doesn't play for the next, say, next 5 games, then I would ask like why is he not integrating it. I think from my point of view, I think he's being very strategic in what games he plays in. And some games decide for the manager if he should play them or not, depending on how the game is going. Like when he took Amrabat out, and then I think he brought in a defender instead, because the game needed kind of to be seen out at that point. We didn't need to drive up and score any goals. So I think it's strategic. Again, we're all speculating, trying to think what the manager is thinking. But from my point of view, I think Kobe will be a very important player for us. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, man, the combination that people we may not be ready for is Kobe Mainoo and Donny van de Beek on the pitch together. Like, who knows? Maybe
the manager's not smart enough for that.
Oh man, maybe what's the Liverpool one? I know this is not a Liverpool preview, but like, Bruno not there. I don't know if Mason Mount will be back from injury by then. I doubt it.
I think, to tell you the truth, I'll play Van de Beek this game to get him ready for the Liverpool game.
Anfield though. Oof.
He's at Anfield. I'll play Van de Beek this Bayern Munich game to get him match fit. Because match fit is very important than just being available. Match fit for the Liverpool game. Play Donny at the 10 and play Amrabat and Mainoo double pivot. It's key that it has to be Amrabat and Mainoo, not Amrabat and McTominay. You're gonna take up Amrabat, then you're gonna take up Amrabat at some time, then bring on Mainoo. No, Amrabat and Mainoo.
Yeah. Big up to Joe Blackman in the building saying, yo, what are you doing up? What am I doing up, actually? Stephanie says, Mainoo has more composure on and off the ball than most of our midfielders.
True.
Yeah.
The most composure on and off the ball is Mainoo. That have played for us, Mainoo and Eriksen.
Where are the Bruno fans? Not Bruno?
Bruno does not have composure on and off the ball. We're not gonna go to it. He's good with picking out a pass, but composure on the ball is a totally different aspect in his game that he does not have.
I thought this is the best midfielder.
Yeah, he's one of the good attacking midfielder, but that's not part of his game.
Ronald,
composure on the ball, have the ball on your feet and attract defenders and try to beat your man and pick out a pass. He does not have that. But to get the ball and to ping a like an 80-minute like a 70-yard pass or 50-yard pass, I believe I would give Bruno a 10 out of 10 for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, actually, that combination of Eriksen and Mainoo maybe even more fire than Mainoo and Van de Beek.
But if you want to play Eriksen and Mainoo, I'd rather manager play through at the back. Because you don't need the wing backs. Those two already control the midfield. Have 3 defenders back there: Maguire, John Evans, and Shaw. Or Maguire, Varane, and Shaw. Shaw has to be in that back 3 because he's gonna facilitate and help the right side. You put Antony on the right, and that's better. I don't care what else you do with your front forward, but with Eriksen and Mainoo, You don't want a back four. This back four thing with Onana is killing him. It's killing Onana with the back four. Back three, and we are cooking something.
I never thought I'd see a winger like Antony in my club and a midfielder like Bruno. How the club has fallen.
So much. It's so much clash of styles. So many clash of styles in that midfield.
But are we forgetting? Are we forgetting Bruno bailed us out years ago? You know.
No, we're not forgetting. We're not forgetting. He did build us out. You know, we're not gonna forget and throw it away. He built us out. Even some game last year as well. And when he first came in, he built us out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronaldo built us out. Look where did he go? He went to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Like Venetia built us out. And where did he go? Real Madrid. People leave eventually.
That's the point.
Thank you for your service.
That's what I was trying to tell Ronald. This is Manchester United. We have seen a lot of individual brilliances at their very best. Ballon d'Or winners at their very best. Who is Bruno?
Beckham was third in Ballon d'Or.
Okay, so take Bruno aside. Who's winning the Ballon d'Or in this team? Tell me that.
Not Bruno.
No, I took him out already. Apart from him, who else? Who else? No, so apart from him, who else? You can't answer that. You're deflecting now, aren't you? No. Stop deflecting. Tell me, apart from Bruno, I've taken Bruno off. Tell me one player who would win the Ballon d'Or for you.
Poppy, what's the name of the
Rashford.
club? Yeah. What is the name of the club?
No, Rashford is not our best player. Bruno is. Is he in the Ballon d'Or conversation? Tell us.
That tells you more about the team. That tells you more about the team. He's the most creative player. He is the most creative player in all of Europe, and still our finishers can't finish. Tells you that all about.
What is creative in your sense?
Has he not given you goal chances? Has he not given you goal chances, sir?
I bet you never saw a player called Ozil. And Arsenal fans don't even like him, but that is creative.
Yeah, again, you have to go to Ozil now to have that conversation. Tell me one player from this Manchester United team, please, sir.
It's so funny. Like you bring up one player where like is a whole team effort. Like other 10 players are on the pitch. Like without this one player, we will crumble. Like bro, it's a team. If the team doesn't gel together, you have to like. If the manager got to bench Bruno to make this team gel together, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes,
I agree, Omo. I agree. But when you were talking about a Ballon d'Or conversation, you asked me a question on Bruno and not the entire team.
No, but that's what we told you. He's our best player. Why?
Without Kevin De Bruyne, isn't Haaland struggling right now?
But the team is not struggling.
The team is not struggling. Really,
he's struggling at the top of the table of goal scorers. He's leading. You know,
give me
like the team is still scoring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is struggling? I mean,
so the team is scoring, and that tells you everything about this current Manchester United squad, that other players are not doing their jobs, isn't it? It's easier to crash it all on Bruno, but what are the other players doing?
He's the captain. You have said he's our best player. Who's the Arten? Is it Arten or who? Who said Bruno was bailing us out? Who?
No. I think they said Bruno first came in the league.
No, I mean he has. Go ahead.
2 years ago, he built us out. Like he came in, he saved all of his job. Exactly. He got all those goals and assists.
What happened?
No, besides his moments of madness, Bruno he's been scoring goals, he's been assisting, he's been creating chances. I mean, I think part of it is what the manager is asking for him, you know, because sometimes
and sir, I'm not going to go too far back, but let me jog your memory. Against Bayern Munich, who got you the second and the third goal? Please tell me that, sir.
And what was the result of the game?
Now the result. So he's providing you, but the others are not doing their job. So it's again Bruno's fault. Wow. So you would be happy with a 4-1 loss and not a 4-3 loss. Okay, that tells me everything that I need to know.
Oh damn!
What is the point of playing? But botswanapapi, tell me, what's
Yes.
the point of playing this game?
point of playing what?
Of playing the game, the football, the game
To
of football.
win.
Exactly. So I don't fucking care if you score 20 penalties a season. If we are not winning trophies, if we are not winning games, if we are not settled, and I'm not even calling. I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. The reason why I'm.
But sir, you're talking as if before Bruno you were winning Premier League. When was the last time you won a Premier League?
We have 13 Premier Leagues. Bruno has not.
Yeah,
won
when?
one.
When was that? Was that built right before Bruno came in? No.
Then why did he come? If the aim is not to win the trophies, why did he come? He could have just stayed in Sporting.
Ask John Murto. My name is Ronald. Ask Ed Woodward, not Ronald. Ask Ed Woodward, please.
His name is Ronald, but Brad says you gotta put an O at the end of his name. Make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying this conversation. By the way, subscribe if you haven't. Come on.
This comment just tells me. Wait, this comment just tells me these people are watching highlights of Ronaldo de Lima. They never saw him.
Oh my
God! People
oh come on! You have to cook them like that. What is going on here?
People who have grown up with Bruno will never know what real stardom is. You never know.
Sir, you don't have to make assumptions about who I have watched and who I have not when I just told you that I've watched Sir Alex Ferguson years as well. So I exactly know when Ronaldo came into the league what he exactly did. So you can't tell me that, please, with all due respect.
Like Pirlo, like Ozil, and then say Bruno. You can't mention name Bruno with those types of people, please. Please.
I never did that even. You brought those people up. I never brought them up. I never even brought those people up in a conversation. You did.
Those are world-class midfielders. When you mention Bruno's name...
When did I say Bruno was a world-class midfielder? I said Bruno was the best in this team. I never said he was world-class. But that's the point you're mistaking. You're thinking I'm saying he's world-class when I said he's the best in this current Manchester United squad. Because if I take Bruno away and I ask you who's the best, you can't tell me.
In terms of what?
See, now you don't get my question as well. Can't lie.
You have to say in terms of what?
In terms of everything, what does Bruno do? As per you, what does Bruno do? Again, I'll go back to my question. As per you, what does Bruno do? When you're saying Bruno does not provide anything, then who will? Please tell me. Are you going to say Eriksen? I'm laughing. He needs a new pacemaker. I'm laughing at this.
Oh, so now you have to compare with midfielders who played for Tottenham just to push up Bruno. Yeah.
Does he not play for Manchester United? Am I bugging? He does, right?
After the pacemaker that you said in it, not during his peak. He's not in his peak, is he?
So for players, you're going back to peak. Wait, so players, you're going back to peak. Is it Bruno's fault? Is it Bruno's fault that he came into a disjointed team?
It is his fault that we are shit, and he's shit. You said it's
how can it be his fault if Rashford is not doing what he did last season? How is it his fault?
You said it's a team. How many players are in a team? 11 players. He's shit. We are shit.
They're all shit.
Exactly. There's nothing.
That's wild. Go ahead. Lend your point.
No, I'm fine actually. But because I'm saying like every time I have to go. That's why I was telling you about the PSG game. I have to look at highlights of my team to remember how good we were. That's how terrible we are. And we were not even playing tiki-taka. We were not even prime Barcelona. But I used to enjoy watching United play. All these things that...
Prime Barcelona. This current team is not even better than Arsenal in the current squad. When you're talking about prime Barcelona, what is going on?
That's what I'm telling you. We were never even prime Barcelona, but I enjoyed watching United play. That's how good we were.
And when was this?
When was this? Just 2011, just 2013. You can't go. It's not very far.
So you're talking about something that happened 11 years ago, and you're blaming a player right now in the squad. That's mad.
That's
this is where we are.
That's what I was telling Papi. When a player gets bought into a team,
look at this highlight. How many? They can't string 6 passes together.
What's the point?
Now I get it. I'm not.
Guys,
But
like
they can't do 6 passes together. But that's Bruno's fault, right? Okay.
It not,
He's one of
no,
them.
well,
Bruno, bro. It's
this
Manchester
one is
Why
Johnny.
isn't exactly? Why isn't he standing out? Your world class midfielder. He's not standing out. Even.
I never even said he's world class. Stop putting words in my mouth, sir.
Now you're denying him, innit?
No, I'm not denying. I said he's the best in the current squad. Please bring up a player who's better than him in the current squad, and you can't name it. You'll start talking about 2011.
That's
where you are.
Listen, you know what's so funny? Bruno's the best midfielder in Manchester United right now.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
No, Montana is going to tell you a player from 2011.
No,
Wait,
he's not.
hold on.
He's not saying about no player in 2011. Bruno's the best player in the club, but yeah, our team is not good.
Exactly.
It's not good.
Again, so if the team is not good, how can you shift the blame onto Bruno? He's just a part of the team, right?
They're all not good. They're all bad. Everybody.
Yes. So always talk about the team. Don't try to put the blame on one person. When you're trying to tell me if a player is not good enough, the other players around him are not better either.
Listen, when a player was at the top of his game at Man United, we were winning stuff. We were.
Please tell me the name of the player and the year, because I know and I'm sure you're talking about 2011.
Now your current best player, he's never mentioned in anything. We're never winning stuff. We're doing shit. We're always actually we're a meme team nowadays with the best player.
Okay, so Montana, let me ask you this. What was the one player that stood out for you from like the history that you talk about, since you're watching Manchester United in 1980? In 2011, which was that one player who stood out? Or was it a team effort? Please.
I have seen a lot. Actually, in 2011, it was Rooney, obviously.
So one player. So was it just one player outshining the entire team, or was it a team effort?
He was the best player surrounded by a team. That's the difference.
Again. So Bruno is a best player in this current team. Is he surrounded by the same team? No, he's not, sir.
Because he's one of the shit players. What are you speaking?
Yes, you're saying he's shit, but Omo just told you he was the best player 2 years ago. You're still deflecting that. See, I just used the word best, and you start saying, "Oh, no.
Bruno is our best player, not Omo." You said Bruno is our best player.
Omo just said that statement 3 times. Are you not listening to Omo at all?
After you, we were speaking to you before Omo. After you, he said it after you. You said Bruno is our best player. Said he was
so you're saying, okay, Montana, let me tell you about history between me. Wait, hold on. Montana, history between me and Omo. Papi knows it because he's in group chats with us. Me and Omo, we barely see eye to eye with opinions.
No, I have no problem. But what
I can never influence Omo. Trust me.
You said the statement. You told me here that Bruno is our best player. Regardless of how he plays, the team is shit around him. So he's also shit. So you can't remove.
So 10 players. Wait, so 10 players can't do their job. I'm looking at man's image. 10 players can't do their job, and it's Bruno's fault. Make it make sense, sir, please. 2 + 2, you're telling me is 5, when factually 2 + 2 is 4.
How did I say that? Explain. From my statement of saying that Bruno is shit.
Because you're saying that every person around him is shit, so Bruno is shit. So you want Bruno to score, defend, create, and do everything. Like he should collect the ball from our final third, pass it back to himself in the midfield, run with the ball, pass it back to himself as a striker, and score the goal. Please tell me one player who can do that.
I've seen somebody do that.
Exactly. Who gave away
Omo, please tell me who was that? Omo, please tell me who was that?
The great number 10.
Who?
Please tell me the name.
No, tell us.
Please tell me the name.
It's Rooney. Rooney did that.
Oh.
Rooney did that in what team? In what team?
Manchester United.
Oh my God. Omo, in what year? He had a good team around him always. Rooney was doing what you're talking about. Rooney was doing that with Ronaldo.
Which Ronaldo?
And Ronaldo was not the only player in that team. There were other players as well.
In 2011, we won the Premier League.
Sir,
who was
please
good
move
playing?
on from 2011. We are in 2023. Stop living in the past. It's
Hold
not
on, hold on, hold
2011
on.
anymore.
In 2017.
Guys,
Hold on,
all I'm
guys.
hearing, yeah,
Okay,
all I'm
wait.
hearing is revisionist history, man. Let's get to the latest day, please.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Thank you
And
so much, sir. Thank you so
listen,
much.
Bruno Diventa,
listen. We wanna also welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, the Machicutioner.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
It delayed Mysterio.
Bring out your dead. I come bearing bad news, gentlemen.
Oh, this
We have been cursed by the biggest judge person of all. And I'm sorry to say.
Oh, damn.
It is not looking good, gentlemen.
Not looking good. We are in trouble.
We have Bruno. We are good.
Hey, Ray,
Man
thanks
says-
for taking a time out from SmackDown. It's really appreciated.
Man says we have Bruno and we are good, and he was fighting about Kobe Minu a few minutes ago. It's mad, you know.
I'm taking the piss, man.
He did not even know. He wanted Kobe Minu to play 10 minutes every game when he can play 80 minutes in one game. It's mad.
You don't understand satire.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we have Bruno. We are good.
Pray.
Pray, gentlemen. Pray. Because this is not nice. You know, I saw the Bayern team training.
Yeah.
They were in all white earlier at Old Trafford. They were looking like a supervillain group.
Dong.
And Rey Mysterio's brother, I'll be very honest, if Kim Kardashian is wearing a United hat, that's also Bruno's fault, as per Montana. Trust me.
Bruno. The Brazilian Magnifico.
Is that Martial wearing a cast?
It's the ninjas. They look like nurses. They're here to take us to hospital.
Chester United.
Bro, we are in trouble.
God, no.
Oh, this conversation was crazy. I can't lie.
Montana, sir, respectfully, just like 2011, we're trying to move past Bruno now, okay?
Okay, how
Just to
about
let you know about the memo.
What are we on, Ronald?
We're looking at a Bayern game.
Yeah. Let's go.
They are coming to feast, says R10, by the way. Big up, Machicutioner. How are you feeling, brother? Tell us more about where you at with the game, like Bayern Munich. Are you positive?
Bring out your dead.
But really, it's prayer settings. Like we have to.
It is doom and gloom settings over here. Now, I will say, Thursday nights, I suppose we shall see you again.
Thursday night.
The
Well, we
time
can make Thursday.
is now.
Oh my goodness.
You know,
Just like that, Machicutioner substituted by Sashiv. What's up, Sashiv?
Cheers.
Ladies and
You know
gentlemen,
words.
Europa League, here we go.
Hey, Sachiv.
Yeah.
Sachiv, my brother. Do you think
Yeah.
we're going to beat Bayern Munich? Does he know?
Hmm?
You think we're going to beat Bayern Munich? You have to beat Bayern Munich just to get into the Europa League, mate.
We may actually, you know.
I mean, no, there is a
Hilarious.
scenario if we draw and we might be able to.
No, we can't do nothing. We
No,
draw.
football power
We
hour.
must
The
win.
scenario
we can't
is
even draw
we have to
Listen.
win. No, the scenario is we have to win, and Galatasaray and the other team has to draw. That is only how we end up in third.
Well,
Listen. Man United will go through, right? If we beat Bayern, right?
Yes,
But
round of 16.
yes, but United could potentially also finish third if we draw and Copenhagen lose. And
Wait,
the-
you feel about that?
and
What
if
if
the
they win?
final rankings of the two teams are determined by goal difference, and then the overall goal scores and overall away goals, which right now Man United would have us finishing third. That's how it is.
So pretty much we have to draw. We can't draw because we are.
If we
We are
draw
down- we are
and
down to
Copenhagen lose, we can still be finishing third.
Copenhagen has to
Ow.
lose by 2, and we have to draw 0-0.
How? That it's not possible.
No, Copenhagen has to lose by 3.
There is no scenario that we draw and go through. There's no.
No, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell we are going to draw.
There's
I'm
no
no
scenario
way
that we
in
draw.
hell.
Telling you. Here you go. Listen, this is from the UEFA Champions League website.
You're looking for hope. You are looking for hope.
Opium, bro. Opium, bro.
Yeah. No way. I'm
The
telling
Opium
you,
Power Hour.
here. Read. United could potentially also finish third if they draw and Copenhagen lose.
Third, not go through. You said go through, no?
I said third.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
We don't need Europa, honestly.
So no, like the whole thing.
I
is,
don't
like,
want Europa League.
you guys are saying you don't want Europa League, but the club needs the money.
Bayern is going for a win, and you're talking about a draw.
Destruction.
Bayern needs the
Did I tell
money.
you earlier what happened in 1999? Your Champions League final. Solskjaer done it. Sheringham.
Yeah.
They are coming for blood. And you're looking.
Yo. Omo, don't speak about history. Ronald will be upset.
We are the mud, bro. We are just. We are
They're
more.
They're coming for blood. You took that 99 titles away. Went to Bayern Munich on it.
Montana.
Crying.
Yeah.
Kufa crying.
Montana, I only get upset when you start talking about history. The
I'll
only
tell
year
you.
you remember is 2011.
Oh, you want history
Oh,
that way
wow.
further.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Your chance of winning relies on if one of the Upper Maguire plays. That's our chance of winning. That he has to play. Our chance of winning go about 10% if he plays.
Hey, Omo, do you know what it is? He might score a goal against us now. Now you said that. I'll set pieces.
Right.
It is what it is.
Actually.
One way or the other, Upamecano has to play. For us, our chance of winning go about 10% if he plays.
Man. We'll see. We'll see how it goes because Ten Hag just has to make sure that he picks the right lineup. And
If he starts Scott McTominay at number 8, no, I'm done, bro. I'm
You
finished.
know, this manager is so crazy. I think the lineup.
What
I'm
options
so
do we have?
finished.
I could predict the lineup, knowing how crazy he is. I might be wrong.
go ahead. What's your lineup? What do you think it's gonna be?
It's gonna be Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Dalot, or Wamsak. I can't put my finger on those positions. It will be Minor Amrabat pivot, McTominay at the 10, Bruno on the right, Rashford on the left. Rashford's coming back somehow. Rashford on the left, and Haaland up front. Knowing this manager, listen, I might be right, I might be wrong, but we will have to wait to see till tomorrow. But that's what I'm going with.
Trust the process.
It's a fucking monkey business.
Trust the process, Power Hour, man.
Copenhagen, by the way, Copenhagen won the last game.
Oh my God!
Someone in the answer. That's the process.
What's the process? We need a good team around Bruno. Yo.
Copenhagen is 1-0-2 this month, going to this Galatasaray match. They are 1-0-2. They lost their home game, both home game. And it's another one here.
But could we possibly is there a scenario we beat Bayern though? Like somehow Man United, the crowd, just gives the players
how do we finish? How do we finish third again?
Omo, listen, you know how United usually just starts with the first attacking sequence that just we get the first shot on target, but this time it actually goes in. The first phase of play that we really, really penetrate the box and 5 minutes or so in, we get the goal. We can really beat Bayern.
What did the Copium website say? How do we finish third again?
Then we could finish third. Okay, let me.
Copium
There's no
website.
finishing third.
The UEFA Copium League. That's what it is.
Europa League.
Yeah, you
Either second
can
or
get
fourth.
Europa League if we draw and Copenhagen lose. That's
Okay,
one way.
Copenhagen could lose tomorrow to Galatasaray because Galatasaray won their last away game, and
Yeah.
Copenhagen has lost 2 home games.
Yeah. And then the other way we can still stay in Europe is if we obviously do the thing
I
where
don't
we
want Europe, man.
win.
Madness.
God, man.
Okay, let's see. I don't know,
I
man.
need one game a week, bro. It's
No, but the club, guys, it's not about it. The club needs the money too. It's like you get at least, because right now, you get at least, you're guaranteed at least over 50 mil for the club from just what you're going to get from all the broadcasting, TV money. So it's like for sure that from a financial standpoint, it makes sense to go to Europa League.
We don't play. Gnabry doesn't play against us. He's injured.
Oh, is he?
You must be in Glazer's pocket, Power Hour.
No. You gotta just
Any
look at
money-
it from.
Any money that comes in goes out for dividend. That's not for the team. It's been
I'm not
proven.
saying I'm
It's been
sorry.
proven. Oh.
So what are you saying? Bots Glazer, yeah? What are you saying?
It's been proven.
Yeah, man.
Vibes
man.
FC says we are beating Bayern tomorrow. In what hell chance are we going to beat Bayern? There's no chance in hell. Vince McMahon settings. No chance.
No,
They're
that's how
Bayern will look to overrun our midfield.
we have to lower expectations and just know that for sure reality settings is like we're not going to. Everybody, rival fans are just waiting for us. They're just they have the things. They can tears. I don't know if you guys seen this.
And tears.
It's like they are just waiting for us to get steamrolled by Bayern, steamrolled by Liverpool, and then it's more turbulence because they have fun when we're in turmoil.
Musiala. It's not looking good. If the man just does his single pivot again, they will destroy us.
But I'll be honest.
I'm looking at that pass. I'm looking at Bayern Munich pass heat map, and everybody attacking through the middle.
I'll be honest. Football Power Hour. Whenever United has been like an underdog in a fixture, they always try and do best. And I'm just saying it off the history that I've seen against PSG, where we thought that we can't win. Last season, when Omo was telling everyone and no one believed him that we can beat Barca, whenever we are the underdogs, there is a slight possibility that these players actually show up.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
We scored 3.
There's a crazy way we could win.
Yeah. What you saying, Omo?
There's a crazy way we could win.
Yeah.
Compact that midfield. Because I'm looking at all this by the heat map. They love going through that midfield like it's nothing. Put 2-3 players in that midfield. I don't care who it is. Compact that midfield is the point that was compact the midfield.
But I have a feeling Galatasaray will lose, so that won't help us.
Nah, I feel like Galatasaray win.
They are away, no?
Yeah, they won their last away game.
No, but
Let's see what happens tomorrow, man. Let's see.
We just have to pray. Cross our fingers and pray.
Tomorrow? Okay, good.
I mean,
But I can tell
today,
you, but Football Power Hour, I can tell you one thing for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever happens tomorrow did not happen back in 2011. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big up to
2011 we reached the final, you know.
say what?
In 2011 we reached the final. This
You're not reaching the final
Bruno
this year, do
and
you?
Ten Hag cannot do that.
Yeah.
No,
That
but
would be
For this
if
guy,
we
for
make
this
it
this
through by
guy,
some crazy
now
chance.
football power
Yeah.
hour. This guy thinks Bruno joined Manchester United in 2012. He thinks that and believes that for sure.
Actually, I don't even recall when he joined.
The only year
That's
he
how
can talk
old
about is
I am.
2011, and he says he's seen more games than me. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yo, Lord.
there'll be a lot of good
When did he
matches
join? I
tomorrow.
don't even recall. I remember only when big players joined. Cristiano Ronaldo. I remember the day.
No, he wasn't only fine, right?
I remember
Bruno.
Rio Ferdinand. That I remember very well. But Bruno, that's that BS out there.
It was only second season, right?
Yeah. I don't even
It was Ole's season. Yes, that's true.
Second season, bro.
And
It
we
was
were
January
rumored with
window.
him. We were rumored with him for like a whole summer, and he arrived in January, I believe, and just like
Yeah, and when he arrived, he steadied the ship, and we finished better in that season, as
Yeah,
how we were
but-
expecting to
You
finish
know, so
in
funny,
January.
there'll be a lot of good matches tomorrow.
Oh yeah, by scoring penalties.
Who's playing tomorrow? Who's playing
Penalties are a part of games, sir. It's not that they bring in a fan to score the penalty. It happens with every team.
Until
Arsenal
Klopp
has to
complained.
use a penalty to give Kai Havertz the confidence to go ahead and score a goal in the next 2 or 3 games. So yeah, penalties do help, sir.
Papi, you know how
That's bars,
I bet-
Sevilla is.
I bet you were
Yeah,
not complaining when Bruno Fernandes gave his penalty away to Rashford to actually score. Mhm.
I was complaining when he missed this.
Yeah, and how many has he missed in the last many years that he has been here? Please tell me. I bet you
remember
can't
the
find
one
that
he missed
record.
last week.
How did this come?
Yeah, you only remember the bad of Bruno and 2011.
Absolutely.
Long memory.
Oh, I remember also the bad pass that he gave to Bournemouth.
See, now you're stuttering.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, this is too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Ronaldo, man. Ronaldo, man. It's done.
The cooking is done. The frying is done. The playing is done.
Nah, football power hour. Once the cooking gets done, the serving gets up. Now it's got to be served.
Oh, man, you got bars, you know. Big up, Ronaldo.
All this Bruno talk. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to kind of talk about the Champions League games, but we've been on for a while. Let's see. All right, let's quickly go back to the website of Hope and see.
Copium website.
The Copium League. The Copium League.
Let's go to the Hopium League and see. All right, so that's Group B. We all know that Arsenal is through, obviously.
They're the two anyways.
Yeah, and PSV are through, and Group C, Real Madrid is through also, but then Napoli and plays Braga actually.
Go back up to Group B and see.
They play Braga tomorrow. Yeah, Napoli, Braga, and they need to avoid defeat by 2 goals or more. So they're fine too.
Go to Group B and see how much of a criminal Sevilla is. They have to win to get third place to get Europa League.
They're getting Europa, man.
They play Land.
They will win the Europa League again. I can guarantee you that if they end up in third, they are going to win the Europa League.
They're Real Madrid, man, of the Europa. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Europa League.
Whoever said that, I think you forgot that Liverpool still exists in that competition this year.
Yeah,
Liverpool has been playing their strong team. That's why I brought up the Kwanzaa guy. He's been playing their Europa games. They haven't played their strong team. Like they probably played their strong attackers to get their match fit and constantly going. Like Gakpo, Diaz, Nunes, Salah. They play those games.
And they have beat Liverpool in that competition, I think, twice, if I'm not mistaken. So they don't care who's in front of them.
What's next group after Steve? What's Steve saying?
So yeah, we talked about that one. This one is
this is the match I want to see.
The battle for first and Real Sociedad and Inter.
You know so funny? First and second
11.
play each other, third and fourth play each other. Oh, that's a good game. That is a good game.
They're all fighting for a place somewhere.
So first place is important too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to deal with
Inter's
Real
at home
Madrid.
for that game as well.
Bro, I can't believe how did Benfica, like, they were like 3-0 up and they just ended up drawing with Inter in that game.
They also got a red card. Their head fell off that whole second half. I don't know what happened. No changes were made for both teams, and the head just dropped. The stadium went quiet because I was watching that game.
They've been
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, how are they so bad? Like, what player did they actually sell? Because they were not like this.
Nunes?
Grimaldo.
Was it Nunes?
No, I think they sold Grimaldo and the team just went to hell.
I know. Bryce says, who cares about time anyway? 30 minutes is 2 hours. It's all the same thing. It's a football power marathon.
They sold Grimaldo for free to buy Leverkusen. Yeah, I could see why.
Oh, he was.
They also lost Gonzalo Ramos, the main striker. Yeah.
I think next season is going to be much fun, I think, than this season.
Why do you say that?
Because I heard it's going to be a single table, and then only the top 8 go through, and then the next 16, I guess, they'll play like a knockout. So that will avoid all these 1-pointer teams, 6-pointer teams. It's going to be...
This match is also fun. Atletico Lazio, whoever wins is first place.
All right. Omo, you might as well. Guys, last time we did match day 5 predictions for Champions League, but obviously this game is not fun because we don't make United. It's not gonna go. But
I'm watching it. I'm here for the music.
But we might as well.
I'm here for the music.
Okay. All right.
Thursday I will not be there.
So all right, let's go ahead and just do the predictions real quick and say, Omo, if you're in the chat, please, as well, you want to participate in the game tomorrow.
Where's Chelsea done?
Chelsea Dan, if you hear this, you make sure you also put in your predictions too, because I think he'll be here
Conference
tomorrow.
League.
Probably,
He'll be in Conference League next year.
Yeah, Chelsea Dan will be here because he's obviously one of those people that shows up when Man United loses or anything like that. So yeah.
Misery love company.
All right. Lance Sevilla. Omo, what are you saying? What's your prediction for Lance Sevilla?
Both teams are on a losing streak. I'll go with Lance. Lance is winning this, probably 2-0. They're home.
Okay. All right.
And then also,
what is Manj saying?
It's a bit of a difficult one. I want Sevilla in the Europa League, so they'll win it again. But I think Camerlands will win 2-1 here.
2-1?
Yeah, Camerlands, yeah.
Okay, all right. And what is Ronald saying?
I have no prediction on all of these, bro. I'll be very honest, but I'll just go for it. 2-1 to Sevilla.
2-1 Sevilla. Oh, shit. Sashiv?
I'm going with I'm going with 2-1 Lens as well.
Montana?
I think 1-0 Lens.
1-0 Lens?
Yes.
Okay. R10?
2-1 Sevilla.
Okay, all right. Brush. Did anybody rush right in the chat? Superfly says 4-2 Man. Oh, that's the Man United one. Okay, dope. All right, cool. Let's go to PSV Arsenal.
PSV. Probably Arsenal scored. Arsenal got a bunch of chances versus Villa. Only their favorites. 2-1 PSV.
2-1 PSV. Okay. Sashay, what do you say?
I heard Saka and
2-2.
Martinelli will both miss that game because of their their illness. So I think they're gonna rotate the squad. So I'm going with PSV win 3-1.
3-1 PSV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did Man say?
Did you say Sachin? Did you say Saka and Emma injured or something? Gonna miss the game, yeah.
I just saw somewhere from the Arsenal. I just saw somewhere from the Arsenal.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I expect Arteta to rest them. Maybe let them come into 10 minutes because you're already qualified. You're
Yeah,
already first
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
That's the very point. You're already first place, so you don't have to put out your best team here. Like get other players like Trossard to get some little minutes.
Yeah, based on that, then I'm gonna go 2-1 to PSV.
2-1 PSV. All right,
Yeah.
cool. And then Ronald, what do you say?
Bro, I still think Arsenal is gonna try and finish at the top. Yes, they're gonna finish at the top, but like finish with a good score line because they wanna have the bragging rights. So I'll go like 2-1 Arsenal.
Actually, can I
2-1.
change mine?
Yeah. It's like Ronald made you change your mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, because because he's gonna play. He's definitely gonna play like Kai Havertz, and he's gonna try and bring Trossard in. And Trossard is a good player. Let's not do that. Like he's a good player as a bench player. He was a starting player in other team, but as a bench player, he's still good.
I agree.
Word. Okay, R10 and Montana. R10 first.
2-2.
2-2. Why 2-2?
Just for the mere fact that I think PSV will try to win that game, but Arsenal, of course, will probably have some subs ready to kind of try to stay on. I don't know if they already qualified, so I don't know. I'm just because the last time they played, Arsenal beat them 4-0, so I just think there'll be goals.
Okay.
But I don't know if PSV have enough to win.
Okay. All right. If you predict the right score, you get 3 points, and if you predict the right outcome, you get 1 point. Ronald and Montana. I know you haven't played this one before,
Yeah.
but Montana, what's your prediction?
I think this will be high scoring. 3-2 to Arsenal.
3-2 Arsenal. Okay. All right. Let's see. Boom. All right. Napoli plays.
Hi, welcome along to the Arsenal fan here. We have just been battered by PSV 3-1.
So I think
We must forget it's been raining.
the only reason they don't batter them is PSV don't have a good defense and they like attacking. So that will play into the hands of Arsenal.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like that too. High scoring. It might even actually 3-1. All right. Let's go. Let's start with Ronaldo Napoli Braha. Napoli at home.
I'll go 2-1 Napoli.
2-1 Napoli makes sense. Yeah, big munch.
2-0 Napoli.
Be a unanimous. Omo.
4-0 Napoli.
Sasha.
3-1 to Napoli. 3-1 Napoli.
Montana.
I think this will be 2-1 Napoli.
Oh, 2-1. Okay.
Don't copy me now, Montana.
Why are you saying 2-1, Montana? Curious.
No, it's I just have a feeling that Braga have a chance to go to the Europa League, right?
I think how the table looking. Braga need to win.
They're third.
Yeah.
They're third, though.
Yeah, I'll probably say Braga 2-1.
Wait, where's Braga?
Group C.
There you go.
Brouhaha.
Aha. Yeah.
Yeah. But and I've watched them a couple. Actually, the last game really did not fill me with confidence when they drew with Berlin. So I think Napoli will edge it.
So they need to beat Napoli by 2 goals or more.
Exactly. Wait, but does that count even if you? Oh, what score did Napoli beat them in the first game? Because I think it goes head to head, right?
Yeah, so Braha will finish 3rd and also enter Europa League knockout playoff if they win by a margin of 1 goal or draw, or even if they lose, providing Union Berlin do not beat Madrid, which is most likely going to happen.
Yeah.
By 2 goals. Okay. Oh, then it means that Napoli beat them in the first game by 2 goals. So I think they have to match it.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
actually, or maybe they beat them by 1 goal, so they have to exceed them.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. So your predicted score was
2-1 Napoli.
2-1 Napoli. All right. Who hasn't gone? R10, what are you saying?
I'll go with 2-1 as well. Napoli.
2-1. And I'm gonna go with 1-0 Napoli. It's gonna be actually no, they're really gonna go attacking mode as much as possible. So it's gonna be 3-1. All right. Let's save this one for last. Another
Don't avoid it.
Save one for the last.
You should do it now, man. Come on now.
We might as
So-
well just
It doesn't matter.
another
It's not going to change anything.
bro. I don't know, that game is giving me trouble.
Just get it
All
done
right.
with, man. Just get it done with.
Union and Real Madrid. Let's do Union Madrid.
Botswanapapi, can you put the link for the StreamYard back into the chat? I think someone wants to come in.
Of course. I will throw it in the chat right there. Oh, where was
Luan.
Yeah, Luan.
Wait, hold up. Change my score. I said Braga's gonna win.
Other teams
3-1.
Omo, you said Braha is gonna win versus Napoli?
Yes, 3-1.
Ooh.
Okay. You sure about that? All right.
Go.
All right. Let's go to you, Omo. You said Union Madrid. What are you saying then?
Last time they played, didn't they lose? Yeah, they did because Real Madrid has 15 points. Probably 2-0.
2-0. Okay.
Actually, I changed my mind. Berlin was gonna win 2-0.
Oh, wow.
What?
I mean, it's not possible. You know what I mean? It could happen.
Okay. Berlin winning 2-0. Okay. Munj, crackhead. Prediction
Opposite
as well?
settings. 2-0 Madrid.
Nice. Ronald.
Yeah, I'll go with 3-0.
Yeah. Sashiv.
I'm going with 4-0 Real Madrid.
4-0. Okay. Montana.
Yeah, I think I'll also go with Sachi. This is gonna be a battery. 4-0.
4-0. R10.
I'll go with 1-1.
1-1. Nah, man. I feel like, definitely no clean sheet in this one for either, and Madrid will win 2-1. Okay.
Actually, you know what, Botswana? I'll change it to 4-1. 4-1 to Real Madrid. 4-1.
Okay.
Madrid only managed 1 goal the last time they played.
The reverse fixture was 2-0, by the way, to Madrid.
Somebody needs 3 points this game, and it's Union Berlin to get Europa.
Salzburg, Benfica.
What are you saying, R10, about Salzburg, Benfica?
Benfica, Salzburg.
Yeah.
I know. I'll say 2-1 Salzburg.
Okay, 2-1 Salzburg. And okay, what about Montana?
I think the same score.
Okay. And Sashiv?
I'm going with 3-1 to Salzburg.
3-1 Salzburg. Okay, let's try and zoom past these ones. Ronald?
Yeah, same 2-1. And botswanapapi, Luan said, I think Union 0, Madrid 2 in that
Oh,
game.
Union 0, Madrid 2. Thank you for doing that. Okay, Union 0, Madrid 2. Luan, please put the other ones too, or come in the chat as well if you feel like it. What are you saying, Munch, about Salzburg Benfica?
These are crap teams, you know. I want to 2-0 to Salzburg.
2-0 Salzburg.
Yeah.
And what does Omo say?
3-0 Benfica.
3-0 Benfica. Inter is also playing versus Real Sociedad.
Oh, Sociedad.
Yeah. What are you saying? What are you saying, R10?
It's gonna be goals. I think the last time, I think it's gonna be a tie, 2-2.
2-2. Okay. Remember, by the way, like in the Inter one, we saw the thing. We saw the explanation and thing. Like it's like battle of like number one, and yeah, it's like they're just trying to make sure that they finish on top.
2 people fighting for number 1. The other 2 people fighting for number 3 spot.
3, yeah. So anyway, all right, cool. So what are you saying, Montana?
This will be a draw.
1-1.
Yes.
Shiv?
I'm going with 3-2 Inter.
3-2 Inter. Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm interested in the Newcastle.
They won 2 games.
Ronald. Oh, that's yes. That's actually a second last one. Ronald, what are you saying? Inter Sociedad.
Yeah, Inter 3-1.
Inter winning 3-1. Did Luan say anything, by the way?
Yeah, I think she predicted 3 games. She says 2-2 Salzburg Benfica. And for Lens and Sevilla, she said 1-2. Lens 1, Sevilla 2. Yeah, and PSV Arsenal, she said PSV 1, Arsenal 2.
Nice. Munj, what are you saying?
2-1 Inter.
2-1 Inter. Omo?
It'll be a fun match. 5-2-1, 6-0, 6-2-0. It's a fight for first place.
Wait, what are those numbers? What do you mean 6-2-0?
No, I was saying like Inter last 8 matches, they are 6-2-0. Real Sociedad last 8 matches are 5-2-1. So somebody's gonna win. So I'll give to Sociedad away. Yeah, they won their last away matches. Sociedad 3-1 win.
3-1 Sociedad win. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna go 3-2 Sociedad. No, Inter is home, bro.
Yeah, literally. They're playing at flipping San Siro.
What are you talking about? Exactly.
Hey, bots, home advantage, yeah?
Exactly. All right. Let's go. Newcastle is also gonna be playing
Milan.
Newcastle is on thin ice at the moment as well.
Shit, that's a big one. Okay. What are you saying, Omo?
Newcastle Milan. Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be who's home?
No.
Uh,
You know what? That one. Let's save those ones for because those are Wednesday fixtures. We'll talk about that on tomorrow. Yeah. Let's just finish the last one is Galatasaray, Copenhagen, then Man United, and then Bayern Munich, and then you know. Yeah. We can't do the Wednesday.
No, I never. I'm not. Give me a headache.
Yeah. Sorry. So Copenhagen.
Coping mechanism, yeah.
Bayern.
Copenhagen.
What you mean? It's Copenhagen versus Galatasaray.
Sorry.
Disarray.
Galatasaray. Sorry.
Disarray. That's what disarray.
Ten Hag is messing with Man United fans.
Galatasaray. How you spell that?
Disarray. Just put disarray. It's fine.
Let me write Gala because it's actually a really long.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are you saying? All right, let's go, Omar.
Gala is winning. Atakogu, I'm not gonna bet against him ever. After what he did was the first leg. So 2-0 Gala.
Copenhagen they are playing at home.
I'm not betting against Atakogu. No. I've seen one player change the game. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, word. Okay, Manj, what are you saying? Brother? Let's Copenhagen Galatasaray.
This feels nailed up for a draw, you know. I can't lie to you.
0-0.
But no. I'm gonna go for Galatasaray. Screw it. Who cares? 2-1.
Do you know what's at stake here? Whoever wins there gets second place, guaranteed.
I'll see the table, yeah.
That's
Galatasaray.
at stake.
What are you saying, Ronald?
Yeah, this one is like a proper. Yeah, this one is going to be 2-2. They're going to fight it out, but not enough.
Exactly. I see goals coming in at a time here. It's gonna be one of those out and then wait.
99th minute and that.
Because
Copenhagen is strong.
Because when I saw Galatasaray, they kind of played with the attitude: you score, we score; you attack, we attack. So yeah, it's going to be a 2-2. Dead in the middle, but yeah.
Crazy run out if it's like 2-2 or 3-3, but then we lose.
Bots. Remember I told you, bots. We win the game and somebody else scores in the other game.
That'd be horrible. Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
No, man, please. So, Shiv, what are you saying, bro?
I'm going with 2-2 as well. 2-2.
Yeah. Okay. Montana.
This is a 3-2 Copenhagen.
Oh, come on, man.
Somebody will lose this game, honestly.
Coping mechanism, man.
Why do you like Copenhagen? No, they are actually, if anyone to lose is Gala.
Free from desire, Gala.
Copenhagen has lost their last 2 home games. Don't like winning for the fans.
I have a feeling they'll win. I don't know why.
Well,
so R10, you said what?
This is copium settings 2-2.
Oh, well.
Oh my days.
Yeah. Galatasaray, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what Copenhagen is doing. They're not starting Ronnie. They're holding that L in our pocket.
Everybody hoping for a 2-2. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll be there anyway, whatever the score. All right. Now, the final one. Man says that's it.
Do we have to play?
Let's start with you, Munch. What are you saying?
Like before and turn the game off. Start new save.
Let's start with me. What are you doing here?
Let me start this off.
Go on,
all right.
Yeah. Real quick. Manchester United lost 2-0.
2-0.
We are losing 2-0. Put old 2 there. Old -2. Yeah, put that.
OT02.
Old -2. Put that there. There we go.
Napoli's playing Braha. Luan was asking who's Napoli playing. Okay, Manj, what are you saying? I guess we're gonna go with
3-1 Bayern.
3-1 Bayern.
You know,
What is Ronald saying? Are you also?
I would like to go last, if that's okay.
Yeah. Sashiv, go.
8-0.
Non-applicable.
What did you say?
Non-applicable.
I thought Sanchez was
Incomplete.
Actually, can I change mine?
Bro, you rather forfeit your 1 point or 3 points?
hopefully somebody punched the referee and suspend it.
Hopefully it rains and the pitch is too wet.
The floodlights don't work.
Okay, what are you saying? What are you saying, Sashim? Give a scoreline.
3-0 Bayern as well. I'm going 3-0 Bayern.
3-0 Bayern. Guys, believe!
Nah, baby. Nah.
Nah, we're realistic, man. That's what we are, man.
All right, Montana. Give us hope, brother.
3-2 Bayern.
Man. Get out of here, man.
No, but
You're going to kick us all out, what?
let's be realistic. Last season, we win this game. But this season, no.
Okay. All right. Arten, are you also going to be a realist as well?
I had no time for realism.
Exactly. Yes. That's my guy.
I just know our lives are going to change tomorrow. So might as well go for it. 3-2 United.
Oh,
Yes. Give me the copium. Give me the copium.
Ladies and
I need
gentlemen, that's the spirit right
I
there.
don't have
That's
it.
the spirit.
Give it to me. I need that copium. I don't have it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. 3-2. You said 3-2, right?
3-2 United. This is going to be goals.
You want to know what I'm really thinking?
Because
You
we
don't
have
wanna know.
we have to win. We are going to go out. Maguire 1-1.
Yeah. We've scored 3 versus this team, you know.
Yeah. If we need to put
We had
Maguire up
Casemiro,
there,
who scored
Yes,
twice.
we did it while we were away.
Exactly. And tomorrow we have to defend and score.
Guys, I'm going to go with a bold 4-2.
Does he know?
By the way, you might want to change the score to 5-3 because we have onana in Champions League.
Oh,
Was he hear that music?
we still have this. We still have this.
5-4, actually.
go with your guts.
We still have Cameroonian Pickford, by the way.
Hold on. Actually, change my score to 2-1 Bayern.
It's 5-4. I feel it. Okay,
Change my score to 2-1 Bayern. We're gonna score goals. I'm leaving here with something. If we don't score one goal, I'm be disappointed. I'm leaving here with something.
Yo, okay.
I've been up all day. Like I'm not gonna score one goal.
I hear it. I want to hear from Ronald now. What are you saying, brother? What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1
And
to
help
United.
us get there first. How do you get there?
3-1 to United.
Okay.
There you go. I'm talking about.
Noah, give me I like that copium.
Tell us the actual score. that you
Ronald,
think.
tell us how. How is it gonna be 3-1 United?
Yeah, 'cause I'm not brave enough to say that.
See, I'll be honest. If our team can actually, win a game just by reading, play for the fans, and then have Cheston come out and say, "Oh yes, we played for the fans because we all read that." I want that banner back. Forget the Glazer out. Bring me that banner tomorrow. a bunch of them.
Not play like you mean it, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and at the same time, you have to remember, one, we are the underdogs in this one, right? And secondly, we are coming off a home defeat anyways. It's highly unlikely they're going to go ahead and let their heads fall again. So they're going to go out and put everything behind. They're going to play it out. And also, you have to remember, Bruno's not going to be playing the Liverpool game anyways. So, there's a lot. He has no pressure of the Liverpool game. He's just thinking and focused on this game at one point. So, yeah, 3-1, I do believe it's possible.
Yeah. I think it's possible. For me, it comes from the motivation of like Bayern Munich. How much motivation will they have? And honestly, seeing them really go the extra mile to try I don't think they're gonna try and like want to injure themselves and stuff like that. It'll be very reserved type of performance, I think, from Bayern Munich, because that through, man. Actually, yeah. So I feel like
Because you
maybe
have to also factor in what is going to be more important for them. Is it what we stole from them like 20 years ago, or is it going to be what they're playing for in the upcoming days? They don't want any player to be silly injured just because they wanted to do a revenge thing after 20 years that it has happened. I'm not sure how many years. Montana, how many has it been? You remember history, I'm sure you will tell me. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be 3-1 and we're winning tomorrow.
Oh, I like it. I like it. By the way, Manchikushna, I want to know your predictions as well. If you want to just like type them up in the comment and then to this video, make sure you do that before kickoff tomorrow. I know that Superfly had predicted 4-2 Man
20
United.
minutes FC. Here we go.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is just put in the score prediction. You get 3 points for getting the right prediction, and then obviously if you get the outcome right and the scores are not right, you still get a point for that. So we're gonna do a little league table. Actually, this is like match day 5 for the people that played match day 5, and then match day 6. I'm gonna put all that in a table, and then we'll see who gets this prediction game right. By the way, Luen says Bayern have to show themselves because they had the issues S's the S's handed to them on the weekend. They took 5. They probably might give us 5.
We did too. We did too.
Yeah.
But you guys have to understand the team that played and held 5, they were not going easy in that team to prepare for Manchester United. No, they did not. They played their normal team that plays for them week in, week out, and they still got, they still had to hold 5. So tomorrow it's more about the game and how much they're attacking and how much do they want to win this game. So it will come down because, form goes out of the window when it comes to big games like this. Yeah, Bournemouth, that was a bad one. But then again, you build on it, right? And how would you build on it if you're preparing for a Liverpool game? By trying and win against Bayern. Because if you lose this game, don't even watch the Liverpool game.
To win this game, we have to play like the way we played against Chelsea and limit their chances.
Right.
If that happens, we win. If any other thing happens, we lose.
I want to make sure everybody. By the way, as we close up the stream, anybody that wants to add anything before we play Bayern Munich tomorrow that hasn't, please, this is the chance.
Yeah, I would like to just remind everyone that history does not repeat itself. So what happened in '99, it's not going to be repeated. So Montana, stop living in the past and history, bro.
I never said anything about 99. Yo, I'm saying Chelsea, and you heard 99. Oh my god.
I was one that said 99. I'll give myself.
I mean, in the 2-hour conversation that I've had with you, Montana, I've not heard history so much in a history class.
Man, this is like kind of good. I ain't even gonna lie.
Play like Chelsea. I didn't say we need to play like 99. That's the performance. That's the level. We don't hit that level.
Montana's the kind of guy. His canvas still says 2011.
But that's the level.
To speak on the upcoming matches, if we play the same way we played against Chelsea, the same way we played against Everton, the same way we played against Newcastle, Galatasaray, we're gonna lose this game with the same tactics. The manager will lose this game. He needs a new tactic to win this game.
I know.
A new tactic to win this game.
I meant the application, the effort. If the players put in that effort of, if I lose the ball, I track it back. If I make a wayward pass, I make amends.
The crowd will be on them, Montana. The crowd. There's no way the Old Trafford crowd is going to tolerate.
From minute zero, the manager has to put in new tactics, and the player has to play to a level they never played before.
Yeah.
But Football Power Hour, I'm going to tell you for free. When the match is over and you're going to have a stream, Montana's going to talk about only one person's efforts, and that's Bruno. You'll forget the other 10. You know it.
That's too much, guys. Big up to Sashim. Big up to R10. Big up to Montana, Manj, Omo, Ronald, Luan,
Big up everyone.
Rush, Vibes, Realist, everybody that commented in the video, in the stream earlier on Francium. Big up to you so much. Stephanie as well. Yo, it's been such a great power marathon stream. As also you, Francis and Montana. Yo, guys, shout out to the amazing battle you had with Ronald and Omo. It was just an amazing match to
I still won though.
Yeah. We'll say today Ronald won the first leg. We'll see about the second.
3-1. So 3-1. My prediction. Here we go. Let's go.
Roland Munich.
Right.
As long as
anyway.
it plays well, I'm happy.
Big up, bro. And big up to you for hitting the like button and subscribing if you haven't subscribed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Football Power Hour. We're out of here. Ten Hag tomorrow, I want to say.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
Come on.
Come and take people out. Yes. Come with violence. That should.